Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live, and it's a feel-good Friday night. Welcome back to the Wrestling for Life Network. We got another live stream for you tonight as we jump into the eve of SummerSlam with WWE Smackdown tonight. Lots to talk about, lots to get into. Don't be quiet, don't be shy. Click all the buttons, be a part of the family, and make sure you strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, and let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another live stream, and we're happy to bring you WWE Smackdown tonight. Lots to talk about, lots to get into. Crazy times. SummerSlam two-night event for the first time kicks off tomorrow. We will be here live Saturday and Sunday. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. But welcome back. Hope everyone out there is happy, healthy, and safe. You had a good week. You put it in the books. The weekend is upon us. And again, make sure you get in that chat, like, share, subscribe. We need like 16 people for our next milestone. So get in there, tell your friends. Let's get us up to 10K. And we appreciate all the love. Looking forward to this one. If you don't know who we are, we should let you know that I am Mr. Every Night KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube, and that is Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings to you its YouTube tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight KJ White. I am Big Nick, and yes, 'twas the night before SummerSlam, and all the creatures were stirring, even a jelly roll. Are you excited? Like, are you expecting a better go-home show than we already got on Monday Night Raw out of SmackDown?
I think more of the same. I think we've kind of used SmackDown a little bit as like almost a pre-show vibe to it. We had the kickoff earlier today for those who didn't see it. Again, kind of nice and fun. A lot of people talking about how many people were at the kickoff show compared to other shows, but kind of funny. Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be good. I think they want us to, kind of be hot going into it. Cody and Cena are here. Jelly Roll's got a segment booked. A couple really good matches. Interesting open challenge for the AAA tag champions. So that's exciting. Yeah, lots going on.
Do you think that it's interesting that they're featuring the AAA titles on TV? We've heard talks about they might put the belts on Dom so you can have that on weekly television. There, again, for everybody that's out there who wants to be doom and gloom on every WWE partnership, they're out here putting them on national television the night before their biggest pay-per-view or one of the big four pay-per-views. They're talking about put it on their top guy and everything with Dom or one of their top guys. Like, I think that all of these partnerships are really working well.
Yeah, I think they're taking full advantage of them. And a lot of people thought that, they bought AAA. It's the end of AAA, and they're going to Americanize AAA. And no, I think they're being smart about it. They put the Big Worlds Collide was free on YouTube. It's done well. We've seen the likes of Grande go over there, Steph go back there.
Allegedly, Grande is going to be a big star over there. He's not going to just be the comedy gimmick.
They love him. They love him.
Now, do they love Ludwig Grande? Do they like?
I think they like all the Grandes.
Patriot Eagle,
right?
Bob Gable Grande. They're going to form the Megazord El Grande.
Mega Grande.
Yes.
I mean, it's cool. I mean, I think it's great that they're putting the tag titles on display. I think. I mean, we talk about other companies that bring in other championships. I think if you're going to do it, you got to try and make it matter, make it mean something. And again, you're selling tickets. You want people to, okay, what's happening over there? Well, who are these guys? We talked about, Mr. Iguana got over this summer bigger than, there's wrestlers out there that have been doing this for years, dying for that kind of moment, and Iguana somehow found it. Like, it's crazy times, Nick, but it's good. It's smart business.
Do you think, who do you think answers the open challenge? It's got to be from AAA, right? Who do you think answers the open challenge?
It might, well, I mean, everyone else is probably going to end up being pretty deadly because they're the only team not doing anything tonight. Everyone else,
I think it's going to be an actual AAA team or at least AAA competitors, because remember, like you were mentioning Iguana, there was talks of they want to move him. They want to work with him a little bit more now. We can start selling those iguanas. So it might be him. Psycho Clown was another name.
Right.
that was mentioned.
Love Psycho Clown. And Dave, we'll get Dave in there. We'll bring the whole. I didn't anticipate it being a AAA tag team, but if it is, let's go and show up and show out. Give us a solid 10 minutes. Go through a commercial break and have them rock and roll. I think it would be smart. So in my head initially, I was thinking a WWE team might accept this.
That makes the most sense.
But maybe
that makes
maybe
sense
not.
to them.
Yeah, maybe not. But I mean, Los Garza was kind of lost in the mix, and this gives them some relevance. And again, it gives them an opportunity to have some good matches.
And it gives you, well, just overall, the AAA deal gives guys like Grande Americano able to go down there, going to be a top guy. Dragon Lee going to go down there, be a top guy. Dom Mysterio got a hero's welcome and showing up in AAA, being the bad guy. Yep. So it gives a lot of room for talent that everyone wants to say, well, this guy's not getting used, that guy's not getting used. Well, now they can go over this place, they can go this way.
Right. Well, no, I agree with it. I think it's good. As far as tonight goes, well, I'll shut out real quick. We will get to the chat, folks, and we will say hello. We still got about 22 minutes before the start of SmackDown here tonight. Spaz, Trey, Ronan, top 3 last night. So thank you for that. Get in that chat. That's what the little crown is. You get your crown. We'll call you out. So Spaz, Trey, Ronan, thank you last night. It could be you tonight. And, of course, don't forget that prediction title that Michael Spikes is holding on to is on the line this weekend twice. So be there for that. Go get your merch. But yeah, John Cena, Cody going to be here tonight. We'll talk more about that. Jelly Roll does have a segment, open challenge from them. Hikaleo's in-ring debut.
I hadn't seen this match announced. This gets interesting because this might have implications towards the steel cage match like we talked about last night. Could this be where a Tama Tonga returns and sets it up of now you've essentially got a 4 or 5-on-2 with Jacob and Jimmy probably showing up versus now MFT.
Yeah, and I mean, I wonder, would Tama come back tonight? Maybe, and maybe not a bad shout, because what you do in that case, I think, is you beat Jimmy so bad, the idea that Jimmy can help Jacob, it almost feels like you're setting up a 5-on-1, not a 5-on-2 at that point. So, yeah, I mean, I think you're onto something. They just
doesn't really, Jacob then have to win at the pay-per-view?
Maybe not. I still picking Solo. So we'll see. I like the idea that Solo's going to make Jacob chase him. And I think Solo's going to be so outnumbered, and I think they're going to beat the shit out of each other. But I think ultimately Solo's going to find a way to keep this title by hook or by crook.
Well, I mean, he's got a 5-on-1 army like you were just talking about. I think there's the potential that you could bump Jacob up and out and beyond of the feud to where he could go towards main title-ish.
Yeah, I don't think he can do the main title thing. I mean, right now there's no room there for him. Like he's not going to fight Cena anytime soon unless he's jumping over to fight Gunther or Punk. Like there's no real place for him. So I think this Solo Jacob thing's going for a while. I think this could play right into Survivor Series.
Do you start to get people that work with Jacob? Does Jacob build up his whole own family? Like, do you get a Lance Anawaki or a Journey Fatu? I mean, there's still half a dozen of them that are out there. I think Jacob's probably got about 4 brothers still hiding. So
does Jacob work better as like the lone wolf? Like I don't need nobody?
He kind of a bit, because just it's his character. He's the wild Samoan, literally. So him kind of being like a leader or having, maybe more of like having just a group behind him of family, of not exactly having a true leader, maybe, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's interesting between these guys right now. So it'll be very interesting. I mean, I don't imagine that Tama Tonga is going to take an L in his
you even called him Hikaleo first. He's Hikaleo from here on out.
Hikaleo, I like it. I like Hikaleo better. Taller Tonga's funny. You're just the taller Tonga. But it is his name. It's his name. So I don't know what to tell you. His name is Paula.
Better name. Sorry, your name sucks.
Right? That's his real life name. The only one that's really confused is Tongaloa, because kind of like the botch guy has his name backwards. What are we doing? It should be
he has the Tonga in the wrong spot.
But again, U.S. title. A lot of people, threw out there, this should have been on the pay-per-view. Should have been on the pay-per-view. I don't know if it's ready for the pay-per-view, and I don't mind it being tonight.
Julia hasn't defended the title since June. And does anyone realistically believe Zelina is winning the title back here?
No, I think that's partly why you don't put it on the pay-per-view. I think it's going to be a good match. I don't think a lot of people get that excited for Vega. I know the internet guys kind of get all excited, but I don't know that. I don't know if it's that she's finding a way to connect. So, I mean, like you said, Julia won this title June 27th, hasn't done a lot with it. So I'm looking forward to her getting into this. She now has Kiana James as a representative, a mouthpiece, perhaps. Mm-hmm. This should be interesting all around, but Julia's getting the win. And I got no problem with this match being tonight.
And is this a bit of like what you said earlier with this different definition almost of a go-home show? This becomes almost like a pre-show of you got this match, you've got the AAA tag title match, you've got stuff that's going to be really good matches. You're going to get more of your talking segments that are going to be the stuff that sells you into the actual pay-per-view. So I think this is, like you said, a bit more pre-show. This would be a 0 hour if this was AEW.
Yeah, it would be kind of that vibe, right? Like, and I mean, that's fair. And I also think that you can't have, like, if we do a show tonight and there's nothing on it, it's just all angles and builds, then people complain about the show being shit. So you got to have something in there that also is good and also building for your pay-per-view. So we got a few things already announced that I think are half decent. This should be a really good match. I hope it is. I mean, look how much Stephanie has blown up. To see if Julia can grab some fire here.
Yeah, it's interesting with Julia. Like, whenever they did that whole she's hurt, so we have to take the title off of her, she kind of cooled down a little bit.
Yeah. And I think it really is a case that, like, you know, Stephanie's on fire. The women in general, like, you got to keep on your toes to really stay hot in the women's division. Like, it changes so quick. And if you slip or you have a moment, there's a lot of ladies waiting to take your spot.
Oh, absolutely. You get a bit of momentum, and your momentum, someone gets a bit of momentum behind them, and your momentum gets caught up in not so great booking, or an angle doesn't go right or whatever, and you start to slide down a little bit. I mean, examples with the women's world champion. Naomi just became the Raw Women's Champion, hottest female in the company right now. Tiffany was that, and then she's just been kind of slowly cooled off a little bit with the booking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely had that effect with her as well. So again, I think there's a lot to figure out. Again, having a mid-card title is fine for her. She needs to be in good matches, and hopefully this one tonight, Vega can go. So we'll see what happens. But we got about 15 minutes before the start of the show here tonight. I see those numbers climbing. I see the chat filling up, folks. Get in there. Let us know how you're feeling. Don't forget the super chat, super stickers, and membership, as Wesley has become a member. But Wesley, thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a part of it. And we will kick off our roll call with that. Bradley, gifting. I haven't seen the official reason for this one. But
I saw it, and it's making me think that Bradley's just coming up now with reasons either to insult me or just to gift memberships, which both are funny and great. This is because the Blue Jays beat the Yankees 2 weeks ago, is his reasoning behind this. From 2 weeks ago. You've already won the series with us, but this man's bringing up losses from 2 weeks ago.
Let's go. He wasn't here, so I'll accept that, Bradley. Thank you on behalf of myself and the Blue Jays. Another one. There you go. And then happy Friday, 6 months a member. Dawn, thank you for doing so. Happy Friday and happy SummerSlam weekend. Yeah, again, I'm excited for this weekend. I'm excited for tonight. Saturday and Sunday should cook. It's going to be good. It's going to be good, Nick.
It feels bigger than WrestleMania at this point.
I think so.
I know we keep talking about it. I'm more excited for SummerSlam than I was, and I know you've said it exactly, than for WrestleMania. WrestleMania had like a few good matches. It seemed like we had some filler, some stuff that didn't exactly fit the WrestleMania size, stature. SummerSlam stacked to the gills. We're out here more talking. Julia can't get on the card. LA Knight can't get on the card. Penta can't get on the card because the card's that stacked.
Yeah, I mean, I'm super excited. We talked about it last night. We went on for over 2 hours in a pre-show that just to kind of get through all the possibilities and all the angles and all the rumors and anything that could take place with this show. Sunday's all title matches pretty much. We got Cage, we got TLC, we got street fights. We got all the things. So hold on tight. It should be a good one. But Mr. Bradley, not only giving out memberships, the giver of gifts, $5 super chat, your match to see tomorrow, and thoughts on your team's trade, KJ. Big Nick, I'll be doing my predictions on X tomorrow. Looking forward to those predictions. Go check out Bradley's predictions. Good trade. Solid pickup for the Blue Jays. And I think that, what else was there? Your match. I really...
for Bloodsport.
For Bloodsport. Natty?
I got to look at the card for Bloodsport. I haven't looked at the full card yet. I think the Viking Raiders were also announced for it and everything. I got to look through the card, Bradley.
I'm curious to see what happens there.
Could you do a tag? Has there been a tag team kind of Bloodsport match, or is it mostly just been singles?
Yeah, it's all singles.
It'd be really interesting if they ever did a tag team one. But as far as the Yankees trade deadline, I think kind of we got out of it the best we absolutely could. If we got pitching, we had a little bit of depth. We didn't give away too much, so solid all the way around.
Yeah, Natty versus Masha.
Janae, that already screams pretty good right there.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. That Natty match can be crazy. Janae Kai going up against Jordan Blade. Pete Dunne, Jonathan Gresham. Let's go.
Short king on short king action. Let's go.
Yeah, Dempsey.
Well, and that works with Gresham because Gresham's that stretch him, Stu Hart kind of guy.
Yeah. So is Dunne.
So is Bud.
Yeah, right.
You were gonna call him Butch. You were gonna call him Butch.
I almost called him Butch. Dempsey taking on Dominic Giarini, Nick Camarato versus Simon Gotch. This is a good card.
Well, Bloodsport always is pretty solid, and it really, if you like that technical smash mouth MMA almost style wrestling, it's right there for you.
Timothy Thatcher against Slade. Ivar against the one they call Manders. That's going to be a brawl.
That's a hoss.
Yeah, bro. Eric versus Royce Isaac, another fucking hoss fight. And then Matt Mako taking on Ray Jazz. So that's a really good fucking Bloodsport card. It really is. There's some very interesting things there. Ivar, one called Manders. Screamed. Those would be the two, Bradley.
Yeah, that and Masha versus Natty, because Natty's been really great outside of WWE recently.
Yeah, the low-key legend's working. It's something that they should use.
It's so good.
Yeah, I think they have an opportunity here. Get her away from Maxine Dupree and have her come out and just mash women. Have her with the cornrows and the attitude and the singlet and have none of the fluffy stuff. No, you don't put the vinyl away for a while, though we dearly love it at times. But have her come out and just stretch women and have her wreck. The ref has to pull her off of submissions.
Be the Heart Dungeon, don't, no cat ears and everything. Be the, Marina Shafir. Do you know who I am? You're Natty Neidhart. You're grown up out of the dungeon and everything.
Right.
You should be out there just wrecking. And the low key legend is so good. That's such a great tagline. I almost want to buy the merch.
Well, we're more high-key legends, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
That needs to be the next thing coming soon.
Right, a little smoke coming off the eye. Happy homemade pie day. Zach, welcome back. Pie. Everybody loves some pie.
I think I married my homemade pie, but anyways, yeah.
Right. Been trolling other channels. Well, be nice, be respectful, Lionfish. But anybody out there, spread the word. We're going guerrilla warfare. The only people that don't watch us are the people that haven't watched us yet. So, not that we're condoning, but
just be respectful, but still 100% guerrilla warfare. We are,
spread the word.
We're raging against the machine here, folks.
Right. But 10K all day, baby. I love the hashtag Lion. We are grinding towards 10K. The channel is growing quick. And again, we're like a handful of people away from our next milestone as we climb towards 10K. And again, we're here all the time. We're not doing anything, no tricks. It's straight organic, folks, and we love it. So we appreciate it. Lionfish. Odds, how you doing? Odds, how you doing? Eric, how you doing? Kevin, welcome back. Dennis, I see you. Josh, back with us again. Again, use those hashtags. Let's go. Cherokee George. Cage Side Seats says Priest and Julie are not good enough for SummerSlam. Really? Both best champions. I say they're good enough. They're good enough, but it is stacked. And I think what I want, or I hope that people saw, if you watched Unreal, Cody Rhodes really wanted to be at the debut of Netflix. If Triple H can say to Cody Rhodes, you're not going to make this one, you're going to sit this one out, he can say that to anybody.
Yeah, and it's so funny because I actually read that, like, I looked at this exact article that he's talking about and everything. I saw it just because I was looking for previews and stuff for the show tonight. And it is one of those, I mean, we still haven't mentioned LA Knight's not on the card. Penta's not on the card. There is not enough, seats to be filled on this dance card here for everybody here. You do have to relegate some other matches to the show beforehand. You do still have to build the best cards you can for the pay-per-view, like you mentioned. And I didn't even fully catch that until you kind of pointed it out. Of if he can tell Cody, you're going to sit this one out, who's QB1 in his mind, then Hunter can say that and will say that to anybody.
Like, I mean, it's fair game at that point, as far as I'm concerned. And I think ultimately it's no disrespect, but there is a logjam. And could you put 7 matches on each night and get 2 more in? Yes. But as long, fans are in this tricky spot because we want it all, but then we'll cut them up for, I can't believe they booked Damian and this guy, or that match sucked. Why was it even on the pay-per-view? So it's a catch-22. And the big thing I do like is I feel that there's been more importance on the weekly shows. I feel like late Vince VKM, that is, like, he just kind of mailed in the shows, hoping that the pay-per-views would do big. And I feel
it was at that point, it was 95% video packages and in-ring segments and everything like that. It was more angles than any actual bit of wrestling. No, under the Triple H era, for any gripe that you want to have at it, but we're talking strictly about this aspect right now, of he has made the weekly shows largely matter to where you can get a title change on a weekly show. You can get a world title change, actually. You get a lot of, bigger moments on your weekly shows. So you save the biggest moments for the pay-per-view.
Yeah, 100%. I think they're, again, the women's US title, or the, an off title rivalry between Damian and Alistair, we're not there yet. Could they be on the next pay-per-view? For sure, they can work towards it. But again, we see what's happening with Bayley right now. Like, this poor girl can't catch a break.
Well, it's the damned if you do, damned if you don't, like you were kind of saying. I'd almost take, respectfully, a 4-hour night one of SummerSlam of a collective 8 hours of wrestling versus watching 8 hours straight through of wrestling, because we've got to make sure we get everybody on the card. And we've got to have this match and that match. Well, so-and-so tweeted about wanting to have this match, so we've got to fit that one on here. I will take quality over quantity any day of the week.
Yeah, 100%. And I want, we want to be entertained. We're here a lot. We give up a lot of minutes. Speaking of a lot of minutes, we are like 4 minutes away from the start of the show now. God. So, Christian, how you doing? I'll try and grab this on a commercial or such, but the Cubs are hosting the All-Star game. Blue Jays made a couple trades. I was hoping they'd made a move, because it just kind of makes you feel good at the trade deadline when you got a good team. So made a couple moves that I think might help. Cherokee George, Michael Spikes, the prediction champion in what could be his last night as champion, folks. Julie, welcome back. Michael Spikes got you already. Welcome, sir. Fans, Josh got you. MDB in the house. How you doing to the Knee Pad Patrol? Let's go. Welcome back to the USA for Drew. Yeah, Logan had to send a jet to go get him, apparently.
And again, I think that's so much more just kayfabe than it really was.
I think he might have been just fucking with us, but he, had some paperwork to figure out. Maybe.
You're telling me that WWE, if it really was pay-per-view or paperwork, that you're telling me WWE couldn't overnight that shit? that this could have been handled the next morning.
Oh yeah, I mean, even if they couldn't, I mean, here's a few dollars. We're gonna take him now. Bye. Like, there was never any fear of him missing this. Anybody that reported that there was really aren't paying attention to what's happening.
But,
right, like just dumb. But yeah, that was for 2 weeks ago, so we do appreciate that. Bradley, thank you and welcome back. Alexis, Kevin. Dawn, we got you. Alexis, Boston back in the house. Fletcher's the TNT champion. We're going to talk about this for sure. We haven't got there yet, but apparently, Collision. It was a crazy night last night, and Fletcher, who should have won the TNT title at the pay-per-view, won it last night on a Collision that nobody watched.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a commercial.
Right.
But also, yeah, I think it very confirms what we were saying with everything that happened at All In. Of that was a pivot and a half. We'll have the moment for Dustin because Fletcher was going to win it anyways, and he'll win it back in 2 weeks' time. And we just keep moving on.
Yeah, pretty much. But I do love Dustin, so and he makes me laugh that he snaps at everyone like an old man. Taller Tonga, MDB. Big Dog, Nick's got a case of the Hickaleos. Drink some water, my guy. You'll be fine.
Well, I'm hydrated, just not from water.
That might be dehydration. Zach, Jason, how you doing? Larry, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back. WWE Army in the house. AAA Dirty Dom thoughts. Is Dirty Dom enough? As long as he's over with the crowd, yeah. And I think if anything else, Nick, it's going to force him to kind of pick up the lucha, like get a little more lucha daddy in him.
He might lose the title this weekend and gain another one, later this month.
True.
This man might not be long without a title. And yeah, I mean, he's over like Rover. He's just broken out so much that I think him down there, instantly now you want to pay attention. You want to see if you can find a way to watch what's going on in AAA.
Right. 6 p.m. is when the main guy starts, prior to the bell time. Interesting.
Well, no, Jason was asked what time we were going. We're going at 6 o'clock.
We're going to Eastern
as well, because I saw he was asking earlier of what time our stream started. We're both streams start at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Daylight Savings Time.
That's it, folks. We're looking forward to it. And again, we know when we start. We don't know when we're going to finish, but we're looking forward to this one. For sure.
Valerie, what up? Saying, hey guys, what's up? I'm brand new here. Shout out. Well, welcome to the family. Be a friend, tell a friend.
Absolutely, guys. We got triple digits in the chat right now. We appreciate it, folks. And we need some likes. Hit that thumbs up as Dennis is with us. Timmy's here. Wesley, we got you already. Kevin, Ricky, Steampunk. I like it. Dennis Hodge. Ryan Powell, a couple Ryan Scott. How you doing, buddy? How you feeling? Hope everything is well. Jose, Steven Chambers, Anthony, Mega's back in the house. Let's go. Welcome, as we are 3 seconds away from the start of the show, folks. Get in that chat. Click all the buttons. Tanisha's back. How you doing? I said hello to Big Dog already. I love when this list is nice and long, but Boston got you. Vance.
I hate you, Gus.
I hate us, Gus. Well, you let Gus know.
You tell Gus. We'll come and look. We'll be searching for him. We're gonna come up for him.
I'm so happy with the Blue Jays, dude. I'm pumped. Let's go. I love those guys. OG Dale, how you doing? As I'm getting the woo. Now.
Yes, exactly. We're so locked in, my guy.
Simpatico forever.
Right, as I got Mrs. Box, pause, Ghoul out there.
Hey!
What up? Brandon, what up?
Together.
Yes, sir.
Ladies
Big W.
and gentlemen, we are ready to go. The big logo on the screen. The show going live. Let's do this one.
As they're showing MetLife Stadium, the missus, who is from New Jersey, I just clicked on the kickoff earlier. Didn't even watch it, just clicked it, so I had it in the library so I could watch it after the stream tonight and everything. already was getting on Michael Cole's case about how he pronounced Newark and everything like that, of how he pronounced like New Jersey names and everything.
Right.
She's like, did he say Newark or New York? Like, you gotta say it right. I'm like,
right.
It's 10 seconds of a fucking clip.
I love the mods collectively. There you go. There you go. You all come together real quick, right?
Right.
8 matches is a cry from 14. We'll get back to that. Boston. Unrecognized top fan. We recognize you every time. There you go. Come on, Roddy. Kent Clark's in the house. Let's go. Who's Gus? I don't want to see him here.
Right.
Let's go. OG Tales in the house. Chair, welcome back.
Was checking out what that Purple Crown thing was, is what Roddy was talking about. So again, but no, now you got to compete for it. We got a mid-card title on the stream now for every night and everything. We got a TV title and we got a pay-per-view title here.
Facts. There's Aleister Black coming into the building, looking serious.
Did you hear his comments about everything with AEW? And he got asked, I think it was by the Ringer Wrestling, that was asking him about, you were unhappy in AEW, you didn't want to be there, you didn't want a job for anybody. And he's like, no, I love being there. And so if you believed I politicked and everything, I wouldn't work for anybody, then why didn't I politic myself to be the top guy and everything?
Yeah,
I had this much can pull. Then why wasn't I the top guy?
John Cena kicking it off, folks.
Are we burning through the Cena dates?
Now, he was advertised for tonight. Nick's worried about the dates. They put them all out. We know when they are.
Yeah, but there's like 6 in like the next month.
And then a gap.
A big.
Good to see you.
Which makes you wonder about tomorrow or Sunday, actually. Sunday.
The never seen
Jets colors, John.
What's that?
I said you in your Jets colors, John. At least do the Giants.
All day.
Goddamn Jets. But
what up,
yeah.
Ken?
And is it interesting that this was a largely John Cena sucks crowd?
The Jets stuff's definitely going to help them.
Yeah, well, I mean, they play in the same stadium, but I digress. But do you really think that, like, there's a lot of people where I've seen people banter about the idea of a double turn happening? A lot of people have, yeah. Yeah, and I just don't see it. I don't see how we get there. I don't see why we think we get there. I don't see how you'd have to do a lot of extracurriculars to, I think, make it work or get out of there clean. So I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, again, a lot of questions. Like we really struggled. I mean, last night, there was a couple things that we all kind of came to the same conclusion on. But there was a lot of back and forth about who, what, when, and where, why, and how. And then we're going to find out in the next 2 days. But we're getting a split crowd chant right now as John Cena's got the spotlight.
How do you still feel right now, currently, on John Cena's heel turn? Yay, nay?
I think if Travis Scott never happened, it's a yay. The Travis Scott thing was a big old blemish big old pimple on the butt. But overall, I think it's good. The only kind of disappointing part for me is that John can't really deliver in the ring. So we know it's a lot of storytelling in the matches, and I'm okay with that. But yeah, I'm okay with how this has been. I like seeing this side of Cena. The crowd's still reacting huge. I'm okay with it.
She was a 9, but she had a lazy eye. To me, I thought we had just kind of noticed, or just John Cena wasn't so great in the ring just because that's John, until I watched the Unreal, and he even brings up I physically can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
That's the first time I really heard him say that. And I was very much like, okay, that explains a lot more to this now.
Yeah. And again, it might is it kind of holding up some of the guys that we want to see kind of in the mix or pushed? Or, you mentioned on the pre-show, like a guy like Jacob that's destined for gold or bigger gold. Yeah, a little bit, but it's John Cena. He sells tickets like Ghouls is pointing out. I give you nothing but merch everywhere I go.
Yeah, but forever wrestling has more than one royal family before you can even get a word out.
Cut off.
But yeah, I give you nothing, and everyone's more mad that John didn't completely change it up and go back to Doctor of Thugonomics, but you don't. Then you get the great moment where CM Punk does Punkonomics. Right. You have John Cena cut the pipe bomb promo.
Yeah.
This has been some really good shit from John. Travis Scott and Dwayne getting involved muddled the fuck out of this. But they were in the antithesis, but they also muddled the fuck out of it.
I think that becomes the dilemma, right? Like, and the same thing we talked about when we look back at WrestleMania 41. It wasn't a bad WrestleMania. People kind of, it was so bad. Night 2 cooked. It ended horribly and left a bad.
When we did the pre-show before we went live, of Anthony's like, I'm really excited for night 2, and I had to bring up but if the main event of John and Cody ends like it did in night 2 or anything, if it goes sour, the whole night goes down. The whole ship goes down with this shit.
Boos were loud. Boos were loud, says Odds.
Well, they were. Well, John Cena coming out there, and I know MDB pointed out they do have Giant Cena merch on their merch store and everything. Come out to that. They're the better fucking team anyways. But yeah, I think there is still that contingent that is still involved with the John Cena heel angle of wants to see how long we're going to ride this shit out.
Right. Like I said last night in our SummerSlam preview, it's just, to me, they put those dates up. They gave the countdown, and I think it's premature if he loses the belt before the end of that run. I mean, you gave him the belt. I think he's got to ride it out to the finish. And that makes this weekend very interesting, where I do not think Cody Rhodes is leaving SummerSlam with the belt.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. And now this is how much of a nerd I am. I just realized why John didn't come out with a Giants gear, because he would have had the same color gear as Cody.
True. They'd be looking too much alike.
That's why I was like, I'm too much of a nerd paying attention to too much detail.
Right.
Where was it? Oh, Michael, I think John Cena's heel turn is legitimate. I've heard that his television series, The Peacemaker, may be TNT's most anticipated show this season.
Okay.
Well, just saying that John Cena's over. He's a big star. He's in top attraction, I guess. Did you see that Warner's cutting all of their Cartoon Network because of budget restraints?
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes.
I'm not going to get into it right now, Nick, but I said a while ago, anytime there's ever been a merger like this, it affects the programming. I'm not saying it's going to affect anything, but people acted like, nothing, everything. No. Things will happen. Cody Rhodes.
Seen out here saying this is exhausting. Yo, what? Someone who's a sneakerhead, let me know what sneaks John has on right now, because they halfway got like a Timberland kind of color on them, and I'm very intrigued. They're clean as hell. Sneakers are a big thing in wrestling now. After Roman got his book and everything, you go to the Performance Center, they're all just hung out over a telephone wire and everything.
Right. They really need to bring in Mike Rome for one of the last Cena announcement. Nash is okay, but just don't feel the same. Yeah, I like that. I do. Your heart and empty.
Oh. Cena telling Cody, thank you.
Oh, okay. I thought
you were the boot in the ass I needed.
This is interesting.
He's digging the skin on being a heel, I feel.
Look, no, Nick. This is what.
I flushed it down. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Now, how are you gonna?
Yo, dude, this is like I said this, but I did not expect that they would do it now. Like, my bad. I changed my mind. I got caught up in the moment, but now I feel bad for everything.
No,
I did.
I wonder if he's gonna pivot a different way. How to like?
Yeah,
this is
I think
so crazy. I thought he was digging in, and he's going.
He has to.
I want to leave here with this. Is he just pivoting of just do?
They cheered
me. I don't want to ruin it, but I still want to just leave here as a champ.
After my last match, I want to take this home with me.
He's the bottom lips quivering. I don't want to ruin
wrestling. I love wrestling.
He's walking everything back. This guy, I almost trust him. I need a pivot. Like, this is such a hard shift. I can hear the transmission fucking jamming right now with this pivot.
Yeah. Don't forget about me. 50 years after I'm gone, you guys don't forget about me.
But like WWE Army bringing up is this setting up the double turn?
I realize how stupid I've been acting. I didn't listen. This is bullshit.
Setting up Cody to be the asshole?
No, I don't trust this. This is too crazy.
I don't know how to feel.
Yeah, I know a lot of people. Like, I think they have to be just playing into the rumor. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Is it? Are they really setting up the double twist?
Something to force me to dig down and be who I really am. If I couldn't show up for war, I shouldn't show up at all.
Right. Jesus Christ.
Whoa, Jesus Christ. All the way back now. The day that John Cena came back, and he's got to like clatter with a championship or something right now.
No, Cena chance. No, dude, this seems crazy.
Cody's got a smirk though. Like, I'm so confused.
For those who are just tuning in, John Cena's cutting a fucking outstanding babyface promo, and the crowd is eating out of his hands.
The biggest heel in pro wrestling right now is cutting the greatest babyface promo.
Are they setting up the double turn?
Is this Cody can't win though, because Cody's going to take time off for a movie?
We don't know that. We don't know. Who's told you that?
Street Fighter.
No one said he's leaving or taking time off of wrestling to do anything. That's an assumption, my friend.
Well, I paid $14.99 and they told me things. They talked to me.
Right?
They DM me.
The crowd is pumped for Cena.
Yeah. This is the most anyone wearing anything close to a Jets uniform.
Yo! On Sunday, the only platinum rapper showing up to whoop your ass is me. Eat it, Travis Scott. Because Cena did go platinum, did he not?
On the mic, I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man.
Look! It took up. This is the fans that we deal with. Like, literally in a minute, turned everybody back. It wasn't even hard. Now, if Cody says, fuck you, John Cena, instant heel. That's all he has to do here. Fuck you, John. You took my speech, John.
You're doing what I was supposed to do, John. He's
two.
What the hell?
Two. What is he asking for?
A second mic? What? Oh, two
beer.
cold ones.
They got two Steve Weisers.
No, those are real Americans.
Real American.
Those are limited edition. Treat them pristinely. Welcome back, John Cena. Yo!
What?
You hand John Cena a beer, the guy who seems less likely to drink a beer than CM Punk is John Cena.
John Cena's he's gonna kick him in the nuts, right? Like there's
I don't trust it, you son of a bitch, you. They dap it up and down it.
John Cena's back. There's no fucking way. Cody's walking off.
You've made me 1,000 times more interested about this match on Sunday. This might be the greatest go-home show of all time.
Is it corny? I don't think it's corny. I think I'm like,
a little.
I'm baffled.
That's the thing is the whole time we were waiting of like, just no, this can't be true. And they're just like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah.
Is that all it took to turn John Cena back babyface? Is he said, fuck Dwayne, fuck Travis Scott, I'm back.
Look.
I love y'all. And we're just like, all right, you were a dick for a month or two. We'll take you back.
So what? So now this does set up, The Rock was sitting at home and Cena said, fuck this. And he calls up Cody and says, you want to be my guy now? And Cody goes, fine. Like, that's why.
I don't know. They could literally just keep this as they're both babyface now. And they're just, think about how quickly they just fucking turned this man babyface to an entire, we were talking about how loud the boos were. John Cena sucks. And then he instantly says two words, says the right words. And they're cheering him like he's the prodigal son.
Welcome back, John Cena. He was a dick for 6 months. He's back to himself. All's forgiven. What the fuck?
That's the thing is, it's so crazy that it works of that. All right, we just all forget that the last couple months didn't happen.
Right.
Because we were both out there just waiting for him to just kick somebody in the huevos or something. And instead, nada.
Now, is that too obvious? Like, is that too, like, okay, we're going to try and do this double turn here, but is that like kicking the door open way too far, too fast?
You set this, well, yeah, you're rushing to get on stage with this one.
A little bit.
You're going to do a double turn of now you just left the door off the hinges.
Even like the commentary's selling us on it. Wade's breaking it down.
I get interesting here, though, because, again, Boston brings up it's an act. The heel stuff will continue at SummerSlam. Let's not forget the match at SummerSlam's a street fight. It's not just a straight-up match. So this is going to get interesting.
My gut instinct is to agree with Boston. Like, he's just pulling the wool, trying to temper his enemy going into a street fight, like you said. But, my God, I did not expect it.
Fans are fickle and too forgiving. John C. saying whack. Could that set up to where that's how you do the Cody double heel turn?
That was the only way. Yeah.
To where you don't even need a Dwayne at that point now because you've turned John babyface going into this. So now both men are babyface. So if Cody goes the extra limit and he takes the shot that John wouldn't do or whatever.
Oh my God. Did you just call? Oh, so we got Jelly Roll and Logan Paul from earlier today. Logan Paul interrupts Jelly Roll training. Oh, Jelly. You got him up. He's in the corner. Oh, Drew McIntyre.
I have a question. Have we ever seen Jelly Roll and Violent J in the same place? Because I think they might be the same person.
Formerly known as.
Yeah.
Like, Violent, you can't paint your face anymore. I'm going to be Jelly Roll.
Right. Look. It's got a J.
Oh. So Logan jumping Jelly. I've been doing this for years. So Jelly Roll getting whooped.
After who we think, I think we all know who's winning at SummerSlam now.
Oh, baby. Yeah. Babyface feel like they're going strong. They need a bounce back here, but yeah.
They're going to make Cody heel at SummerSlam.
After watching Unreal, I don't think Cody is going to be a heel anytime soon. I've been saying that all year. Paul said it himself.
I'm very curious because theoretically, and this is again slightly halfway booking as we don't know the results, could all be wrong. CM Punk leaves night 1 as champion. Cody Rhodes leaves night 2 as champion after he takes that extra mile with John now. And John chases him down towards the end or something. Like, I'm after that whole opening segment, I don't know what to fucking think, but I'm excited. I'm more excited for this match at SummerSlam than I was their WrestleMania match.
That's crazy. But I see why. As I will put a poll up, we get our opening match here tonight. The beautiful Madness, Julia, with Kiana James, not Keanu Reeves. I'm an FBI agent. No, not that guy.
I was trying to think of a Matrix side, and I couldn't. So, yeah, this isn't. How do you feel about this pairing? I know you're a big Kiana James fan. How do you feel about this pairing?
I'm surprised but curious, which I mean I've said before in my life.
Right.
But I think that Julia's a great talent. You would argue that maybe the language barrier. Kiana brings that to her. It's very interesting because it feels like the bar rescue Kiana when she was hijacking the bar. So we'll see where this goes. But
my client,
yeah.
Is she gonna get a legal defense too, or Crucifino?
Right, maybe get a whole fucking like a
my
whole
team,
enterprise.
My team. We know how if you have a team around you and print out an online newspaper magazine, you get 17 votes, right?
Right. But here comes Zelina Vega, a native New Yorker.
As a New Yorker, we do not recognize New Jersey, nor do we represent New Jersey. I'm a stickler on that. That's why I'm a Bills fan, because you have the Jersey Jets and the Jersey Giants that both play in New Jersey. The only team that plays in New York is the Buffalo Bills.
There you go, folks. There you go. You heard it from Nick.
From the horse's ass.
PJ Byrne, who, I guess he was on a show. Another Netflix person, so good times. Everyone
I think he might have had to do so. I thought I saw it was Peacemaker.
Yeah,
Josh is Max, which is HBO.
Yes, Josh. We did. I mean, again, trying to figure this out, but just you need to cool your jets, sir. You get too emotionally invested in some of the comments. This is what we do here. If it doesn't work, we love you, but if you can't handle the opinions, relax.
Nothing is personal here.
Yeah, relax. People are allowed to not like John Cena. I'm so confused because he was Mark Nash, but he was like cruising down the highway and then just threw the e-brake on mid fucking drive. Like that opening segment was so out of left fucking field, but I feel like it was so obvious it's got to be a ruse.
I don't know what to make of it because I'm still baffled of how hard he hit the pivot and everyone just went with it. We went from John Cena, John Cena, the greatest champion of all. Like, they just hit the hard pivot with that. They AI crossovered. So I'm broken ankles out here.
Yeah, literally just pivot. But we are selling this match big. Full championship introduction. Julia looks good. Vega looks good. Kiana looks good. We're ready to go.
Julia wins this in under 10 minutes.
Yeah, it won't. I don't think it's going to be. Again, just give them time to look good. I think Kiana could very much be a factor, even though she doesn't need to be. But let's go. 84% going Julia, by the way, at this moment.
Fair enough.
Crazy. What a crazy start to SmackDown. I don't know what to do. I'm like confused.
It's provocative. No one knows what it means, but it gets the people going.
Yeah, and Cody, who's been like harassed by this guy, lost his title to this guy, just goes like, okay, cheers. Like, what?
Yeah. What? And not a wheat-leaf vodka toast, a real American beer toast? What?
Yeah. You let fucking Travis Scott clap me in the face and I had to take it. I'm not forgiving you on the spot. And they still have to fight. So, yeah, high five. But, like, again,
in a street fight.
Like, I always felt like booking Cody against John, Cody was going to end up healed whether they liked it or not. They was just going to push him that way. So, again, could it be the beginning of the heel turn? Or do they know everyone's talking about the heel turn and go, let's show them the heel turn and go the other way? I feel like it's a ruse.
Does John go to the depths of, we've talked about it a bit, if Cody doesn't win here, he needs to go away and come back when John's at the end and be the hero that comes back. Does John go to the depths of, I beat the pissed hard leather out of you, I bloody you, I put you through everything and anything, I go way deep into the water of being an asshole here?
Yeah, almost go like, so like, oh,
I decimate you. I
go back the other way.
I could have won this match, and I turn around and I clatter you some more.
Yeah, very much so.
That's how anyone turns heel in this match. That's what I said. Even with Cody, Cody's going to go. If Cody turns heel, he goes farther than John. If John's going to go back heel, which is weird that they'd make him go back heel, but
yeah, go wake up the box. Let's go. Go get him. Go get him.
Logan with his kick.
Let's talk about Seth, baby. Let's talk about you.
Let's talk about all the good things that may be.
Listen, the internet audience can say whatever the fuck they want. Honestly, if I'm being very truthful, right now, again, dude, we watch every fucking minute of this wrestling stuff. Everything that we physically can possibly do and still have relationships and a life to a little degree. We watch a mind-numbing amount of wrestling. And going into SummerSlam this year, like right now, we're talking about Seth. Is Seth really injured? Is, what's happening with the cash-in? Is Punk going to win? Is this person going to win? Is that person going to win? The internet audience would have you feel like nothing's going well, everything's shit, This is good. And again, if you're out there hate watching, congrats. I think it's silly. Enjoy the shows. Like, this is good shit.
Everything's good. Well, they even had to, you said the word that they had to censor out there, I think, about 4 times. Because I just got like a minute of silence. But that's even just after that opening segment, I'm more excited for John Cena, Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam than I was for WrestleMania. Top to bottom. Again, like the biggest thing we kept mentioning, I think, last night when we were doing our preview and predictions and everything, was how there's not really a bad outcome to anything. It's all good. A little bit like Gunther retaining versus Punk is probably personally my least favorable outcome, but it's not a bad outcome at all. It's almost theoretically the expected outcome.
Yeah. Oh, and it should be drop kick from the top. Yeah, no, I mean, and essentially the pressure now is on Triple H and the wrestlers. They got to execute. You can't have, SummerSlam end the way WrestleMania did. You got to find ways to execute whatever your plans are coming into this weekend. You got to deliver well on SummerSlam, and that's what we're hoping for. Is that all this plotting means something, and it ends up coming to fruition.
I still find it interesting. Well, you had Rooster's coming up there as Rooster would say, it's a work, bro. It's a work, bro. But I will say, and I did mention this on last night, I do find it interesting. It's all quiet on the Western Front with Seth's injury.
That's true.
He showed up on Rich Eisen's show of it was too swollen. We were going to get an MRI a couple days later after it had allegedly swollen down or gone down, and then mum's the word of. So I think that's really interesting. You have the idea, and I've seen some people bandied about of Braun Breaker gets gifted the Money in the Bank briefcase.
That's my
pick.
He
has a moment to where he leaves SummerSlam as world champion.
That's my pick. If I was booking SummerSlam, whether Seth is injured or not, that's the way to go for me. I think that's the biggest holy fuck. And then you do set up a lot of possibilities. Now, again, if you already have plans for Seth and Roman and then maybe that's not the case. But yeah, I have no problem with that fucking outcome.
The rub on a guy, that he loses to Roman Reigns and then pins CM Punk in the same night and becomes world champion. That's Brock Lesnar level of you jump to the top of the line.
Yeah, and then
we see dun. He had to ask.
He's banned from TKO, bro. He's on the ban list. They can't deal with allegedly. I mean, DC, I would trust DC. He had no reason to make that up. This is WFU. Let's go.
You got to do it like the Hunter one. This is NXT. This is WFU.
We are coming out of the commercial in a very unique hold. A bit of a crossface. A modified camel clutch, indeed, Wade Barrett.
I think I called that a Wednesday night, but yeah.
Rockabye, baby, rockabye.
You're not helping.
88 AZ. I love wrestling. I watch all of it. Not all of it is good. And yes, I have some of my favorites and some I do not like. But I don't hate when somebody doesn't like who or what I like. That's the way it should be. It's crazy. Some people think they work there.
Well, and again, we still need you don't work there, merch. But is it funny to you? And the more I'm seeing the outpouring of this, of like we're pundits, personalities. I would not say we're journalists in this, and we're more accepting of someone having a differing opinion than journalists, which is normally not the case. Normally that's reversed.
Yeah. I mean, again, and with wrestling journalists, like you also don't have your local news phoning you up if you disagree with a story or sliding near your DMs and threatening you if you didn't like how they covered the weather.
Right. Can we just do shirts of just say I'm a wrestling journalist and just do it in quotes?
We should. I kind of like that.
Oh, he's making notes. So folks, you can expect that in 2 weeks' time. Start naming out your sizes and the colors you want.
This t-shirt list is long, bro. I got to siphon through.
I'm a terrible person to have a merch company with. You need it on a shirt. I don't know if that was to what I said or something.
No, that's the funny part.
Yeah.
How long till Buddy Matthews returns to WWE at this rate? Injured, and now his partner is teamed with Bandito as Brodito. I don't know, because again, will Tony tack on injury time to a contract that's expiring just to hold on to Buddy a little bit longer? I mean, some people don't like working with their spouse, but also some people actually like being on TV. So I don't know what to tell you.
Right. Y'all know Dana getting real chummy with DC, letting out secrets.
Facts, right? But Chris, no, I think you and I agreed. We've said it since January. Like, until he's kind of cleared of some of the ugly
accusations.
The VK
I won't say the other part of Rick Ross.
Yeah, accusations. Nice Avalanche, German. Is that a Swiss Alps? Dude. So stupid, folks. Welcome to the show. 130 people with us. Welcome.
This is your friend. This is no one else is out there doing it like we do. Of Austin Theory joins John Cena tomorrow, says Chris. Big Dog, stand united. Join the Wrestling Fans United. Absolutely. We're like Man United, except a lot more chubby.
Did you hear this? This is awesome. Let's go.
Well, they're a hot crowd. They just saw John Cena turn babyface right before their eyes. He said, you want to see a magic trick? You want to see me turn from an asshole? You want to see me turn from an innie to an outie?
Like, just without hesitation. Just, I love you guys. He loves us.
Trust me, a lot of people in New York and New Jersey just want someone to love somebody.
Yeah, facts. Holy shit.
Yo!
Oh my God, and she held it. She got the double underhook.
She's fucking, you forget. That's the thing is Stephanie McCour's rise has made you forget Julia's goddamn great.
Yeah, she's a badass.
She was Stephanie McCour before Stephanie McCour. That makes sense.
Oh!
Yo!
That was a Mishu Goku in a bit. Oh!
Oh! Kiana James just hit the Undertaker guy. So just
a beautiful suplex into the spinning Michinoku.
Yeah.
Wow.
As Ghoul said, yeah, I'll happily get designing there. Of we're gonna make we'll get everybody on the team. We're a street team.
They're crazy. What is happening here tonight in wrestling?
Beautiful madness.
I like it. I love that moniker.
It's so unique.
And it fits.
Fuck off. Two. Do they do it this hometown girl?
Fuck off.
Hometown girl. She been living at a hometown girl.
Oh my God.
Yo. If Julia loses this on night one of Kiana James showing up here, you're fucking fired. Get the fuck out of my face.
You're bad luck. You are
Go away.
You're a hex. I don't need you, nor do I want you.
I was doing better before your ass showed up. Why do I pay you again?
I'll take a black hashtag not sponsored shirt.
That's the one that needs to happen for me.
And man, it's on the list. I swear to God, people. We
got hockey jerseys. We got everything out there for you.
Oh, the jerseys are right there. And there's the win. What a match. 3, this is awesome chance. No ads. Buddy on a staycation. He's a stay-at-home husband. Husband.
I would love to be a stay-at-home husband.
Crowd loving this match. Again, remember we were seeing in the pre-show, Zelina's not really connecting and getting reaction. When she was the champ, the fans weren't, but they were hot for this one tonight. Good job by both.
Remember when I argued with everyone, including Boston, about this and was actually behind Zelina, and everyone told me I was getting up shit's creek of saying that people got behind her and everything like that because of Twitter, and Boston especially went at me. Oh,
right.
Funny how the turns have tabled.
Right. Yeah. Chris McCarthy, good old hockey fight. There you go. Throwing the jerseys. The Wrestling for Life Network officially hiring a merchandiser.
Facts. There we go.
It pays love and affection.
In exposure. We learned from Ben Bishop with the Shindy God and everything. It's exposure. Right.
That's hilarious. Exposure. Well played. Shout out Big Ben, who had his big tryout.
Yeah, come to the trios. I'm waiting for a Hikaleo versus Ben Bishop match right now. Well, and also LJ Cleary was out there. Vert Dixon was out there. Like heavy hit, like, and they did a lot. WWE Recruit, I saw them pumping a lot of shit out about the trios.
Mm-hmm.
Little big brother.
Solo has found just such a comfortable groove with the microphone in his face. It's crazy. He wasn't the best of promos coming out of NXT, and he's just got such a fuck you attitude. It's working so well. And go ahead.
Is he the best promo out of the brothers?
No, close. Maybe best.
Who's better, Jay?
Jay's awesome. Jay promos his ass off.
He's winning 95% of his promos.
He's good. Jimmy's a great promo too.
They're all good. They're all but
Roman might have been like the slowest, like of the Samoans to kind of get comfortable on the mic. It took him forever.
Yeah, but he also got dumped in the deepest pool there.
Oh yeah. All right. I was about to stretch my legs, but I want to know who's going to fight. If it's pretty deadly, I'm going on break.
I bet you it's not going to be. All right, so gamble. You want to bet? If it's iguana and Cyber Clown, I get to go on a bus.
Right? I'm down. Let's go. But
all
yeah,
right,
we got the AAA champions, the tag champions here, as they are set up to defend their belts against somebody. Mr. Iguana and Joe Hendry.
Jesus. Well, no, then we'd have to have the 16 cutaways and everything. But this works, especially if you put Escobar down in AAA. Now, hey, like how to see everybody fucking crashing out about Alberto Del Rio being gone from AAA and how he's not going to WWE. If it's almost like we said this 6 months ago when Meltzer was out there saying about how he re-signed with WWE and everything. Exactly. Again, we kept the receipts, Dave.
Bro, I held on to this one.
Exactly, but it's just one of those of like now and even in SRDM there is even backing up of I've heard no one say that he's getting involved with WWE.
Oh yeah,
just man might be just gone of everybody's just two-stepping and boot scooting boogieing.
Like it's so crazy. And again, I think we've talked about it. I mean, we just talked about Brock Lesnar. If there's heat on you, and in not in a wrestling way, but in a real life way, they can't fuck with you. They're a publicly traded company that have to, are worried about image to, a large extent. It matters. It really does matter. So again, why would they fuck with anyone out there clamoring for Del Rio? Why? To take a spot from someone who's like, what the fuck?
That's the biggest thing. Is there not a big enough asset that I'm willing to take the gamble on? You would almost believe Brock might be a bigger asset that I'll take the gamble than Del Rio. Like, I don't care. I'm not dealing with your backlash to fucking put up with this.
And this is what makes me mad, Nick, is the same people that were shitting all over Hulk Hogan through his passing. And the same people that shit on other people when they fuck up, like, we've talked a lot about Tessa and her trying to fix her image, are out there bitching about no Del Rio. Oh, what are they doing with Del Rio? People need to research and understand Del Rio is bad for business. And I don't give a fuck how long he's been in AAA. I'm happy that he gets pushed out. He should get pushed off a cliff if I had my way. But at the end of the day, I mean, the hypocrisy blows my mind. And again, was Del Rio ever like a draw that we should like, oh, I miss this guy so much. He was so good in the ring. No, really? Maybe? No?
Do you think that people put a narrative out there to create a spin of again, like we pulled up receipts. We got receipts, Dave. I know you can't remember it, Alzheimer's, but we got you. To where if I put out that WWE's re-signing or interested in Alberto Del Rio, true or not, you instantly get a negative reaction, and we saw it towards WWE just on the fact that I might have a little bit of credibility, and I say that. There's nothing factually, coherently, logically that makes sense, anything to back that up. But all I have to do is put a narrative out there and I can spin it.
Yeah, that is kind of true. And we see that a lot, right? Especially when it's a slant, and it's almost like, I don't know, it's setting people up for failure on false prophecy. And I'll be like, listen, if that man ever walks through curtain on WWE, I'm going to be extremely fucking disappointed. I'm going to be extremely fucking upset. To me, when we talk about unforgivable behavior, he's exhibited quite a lot of it. And I don't know how quick, again, I always caution people, don't get angry on other people's behalf. But at the same time, I can definitely fucking look at somebody and go, no, you do not get my fucking cheer. You do not get any interest from me.
Yeah, no, respectfully, he's one that I don't care if he's in TNA, if he's in AEW, honestly, even if he's in MLW, maybe I'll give you a pass in GCW. Just, I don't want to fucking see you on my screen. You have done enough that you need to just go the fuck away. Yeah. Off is the direction you can fuck, to quote Dwayne.
Yeah. Look at this. There he is. British Nick. Del Rio was
Speaking of the devil, and they shall appear. Del Rio was bad for anything that breathes oxygen. F that guy more than a Meltzer rating. He gets 5 Fs out of the chat.
And again, I can't see WWE messing with that. And anybody out there pining for it, again, I guess you don't really know the story, and you need to go figure it out. Because I mean, I know I had ill feelings towards a podcaster who interviewed him and spent 5 minutes praising him and going through all his accolades, and it made me want to throw up in my mouth. And that was again, different times, but
that's how you know that you will never get us to bend the knee to anything. We stand on what we believe and will not,
right?
Kowtow and curtsy. As Jose brings up a good point of the WWE is beholden to shareholders. They can't just do whatever they want. They are a publicly traded company.
To an extent.
Yeah, but you
something
have
like
to,
that.
With everything, you have to worry about public backlash and everything. That's the whole thing why Vince was outed in the first place.
Oh, for sure. And that's what I mean of like, all right, we're signing, or we're going to bring in this guy, and the board of directors, and not only that, but Triple H should know better. So I don't trust the dirt sheets. I don't like the IWC. We are not the IWC for that reason. So yeah.
Right. AD and AZ, Big Nick, how close are you going to be to TNA Bound for Glory coming up October 12th? I know it's in Massachusetts. I don't know where exactly it is in Mass, but that's still not too far. It's not. It'd be under it'd be a couple hours at most, probably.
Ooh, some boos, some cheers, some disinterest. As Los Garza is in the ring right now, they are setting up an open challenge, and Santos does have the mic. But yeah, Vince literally, he did. That's why we
has this been the first time though that we've gotten AAA titles prominently featured on a WWE programming,
with the exception of I think Vikingo. Well, like just making an appearance with it on his shoulder, like that.
He showed up in the fucking crowd. We haven't seen anyone show up with a AAA title in ring. But remember, they were gonna assimilate AAA, right? They were gonna just move everybody out. They just were getting it for getting this, that, and the third, right?
I was right. I said Iguana and Joe Hendry. It won't be Joe Henry, but we got the Iguana.
Hey, remember we made a bet.
You got the
Iguana and Psycho Clown. It's almost like I might have known.
Did you know?
I don't know.
Bullshit.
I'm gonna just say this.
Son of a bitch. Look at the graphic for this shit.
But hey, welcome to the Friday Night Smackdown Tag Team Division, Mr. Iguana and Psycho Clown.
What is 2025? My bingo card is blank because everything that happens, I did not see coming.
But remember, those were the two names that were mentioned about, WWE's interested in having under WWE contracts, not AAA contracts.
Yeah. Again, shocking. But hey.
It's shocking to you that the AAA team is challenging the AAA for the
Not
AAA
at all. I just
title?
assumed they were going to be on this show, so we're going to give Garza kind of like an easy win against like a fucking, I don't know, Pretty Deadly. I know half of Pretty Deadly's hurt. Really, all the other tag teams are in a match tomorrow. I should have seen the writing on the wall, and I jokingly said Iguana, and there you go, as they show a buddy of ours in the crowd.
Was that comment?
I didn't say it.
I said it. I mean, he's a nice Canadian, much like KJ,
right.
So.
Yeah, he's in the crowd tonight.
Yeah, he's a good guy. But yeah, well, again, I think this is one of those of.
I guess I should put below. Yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna have a great match versus a gimme, a layup.
Yeah, we're gonna show off this company a little bit. So yeah, there you go. So Iggy and Clown.
Instead of Benny and the Jets, it's Iggy and the Clown.
Iggy and the Clown.
Well, and this is going to show you how much does AAA retain and everything. Like, we haven't seen, let's be honest, most people who watch WWE haven't seen Mr. Iguana since Worlds Collide and forgot about him.
Some people didn't see that. You know?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
they got behind him and then they just always AAA. So now he's back. We could realistically get Andrade and Phoenix versus Psycho Clown versus Iguana for either the AAA or the SmackDown tag titles.
I mean, again, we talk a lot about the WWE kind of. They have one show with good tag team wrestling, the other show not so much. So maybe there needs to be a little bit of play here. But I also do think they want to build up the reputation of AAA in the process.
Yeah, we've seen what they've done with TNA. Of course, they went to their biggest house show in the U.S.
Yeah. Adam, how you been? What up, gang? Gonna be there live on Sunday with my brother-in-law. He's 13, and his love for wrestling is palatable. Reminds me of myself when I was his age. Well, there you go, buddy. Have a good time. Bring a sign with our logo on it. We'll send you a t-shirt to say thank you. Cactus Black in the house. Let's go and do what he said. Body slam that like button and be a part of the shows. If you haven't hit subscribe yet, we watch more live wrestling than anybody else out there. 131 likes. I think we can get up to 150. We got lots of time, so let's go and hit that like button, folks. Don't forget the little reaction buttons. They help the algorithm as well.
Absolutely. Cherokee George. Yes, I'm ignoring this crap. How is this crap? This is good. Iguana just randomly caught someone's attire. What is he fucking holding on to? Or no, the iguana, the puppet, is holding on to it. Sorry.
Right.
Is he WWE or AAA's Harley Cameron?
Yeah, I mean, the green, the comparable makes a lot of sense. They're chanting for the iguana right now, folks. The fuck? And again, anybody out there like foo-fooing this and like, this is silly. It is silly. Again, remember, there's a target market that exists, not just, grown-ass people for kids, but wrestling's allowed to have fun. You mentioned the Hurricane. The Hurricane was a good time. He was funny. We liked him. We got Al Snows and fucking, we've had funny gimmick after funny gimmick.
What does everybody want? Iguana.
Iggy. I want the
Iggy. Iguana is eating the pants. Eat my shorts. He took that literally, and I took that as a challenge.
Clown gets the tag. Here comes
Iguana's
Iggy.
in. Iggy in the Jets.
Oh, somebody mentioned Dave Meltzer gave the Fletcher match 5 stars. Here you go, Dave. There, your favorite type of wrestling.
Was
Get out those stars, Dave.
Was that supposed to be? But
good question, folks. Have you done it yet? Have you hit those buttons? Let's go.
Right.
Oh, bites the hand.
Well, and remember when they had the mega show.
Oh,
he fucked that up. He fucked that up.
Oh, he recovered though.
I was going to put over when they did the house show of Los Garza stomped out the iguana, and then right as I said that, the man slippery lizard there. He's a slippery snake.
Right. A little error. I wouldn't call it overly egregious. What do you think?
Very noticeable, though. Very noticeable.
Oh, for sure. Oh.
Hey, Chanel. Hey, y'all. It's great to see Mr. Iguana and AAA peeps on SmackDown. See, everyone only knows Mr. Iguana, and the rest is AAA peeps.
What? People don't know Psycho Clown? Come on now. They caught him and then kicked him.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Psycho Clown.
Oh, caught. Berto fighting out.
Now, if you...
I hate it.
I would say the guy whose real name is Berto.
Iggy and the Clown. Love it.
Where's Iggy Azalea? To the dumpster we ye. Oh, setting up.
Wow.
Are they going to just pin Iguana and just we're done this? We're done this?
There you go. I wasn't talking about you, Chanel. I was talking about the
I kid. Me and my smart mouth.
Blasphemer.
I am a full blasphemer.
Right. Boston speaking on behalf of MDB. We'll see what he says when he gets back. But must have also hated Worlds Collide. That's cold, son. My God, it might be true, though. Iggy Pop? We had an Iggy Pop tonight. Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Oh, Iguana gets tagged back to Psycho. Oh.
What?
And this match is...
This is a lot of miscommunication in this match.
Wait.
Berto went for a kick, and Garza took a crossbody. What the fuck?
And they hit the finish. Thank God. So get him out of there.
Mercifully, this is over.
And they kind of lost the crowd a little bit as the match got a little sloppy.
Yeah, no, it was a good pop, and then it got slop.
He is AAA Santino Marella. Facts. Perfect.
Literally, they had the match, the Cobra.
Yeah, wasn't the best. You know, I mean, again, botches happen, slip up happened, but there was quite a few that ended very bumpy.
Yeah, no one seemed like they were on the same page throughout that entire match. There was at least 4 times. It's like, you don't know what's going on. My favorite was
the cross-body drop kick combo. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, exactly.
Of the one guy's like, oh.
You hit an offensive and take a move at the same time, and then still turn around and pop up and hit double team finisher.
But here comes Logan and Drew McIntyre. Apparently up next, they will be coming out. We still got more coming your way. Oh, up next is Aleister Black and Damian Priest. My God, it doesn't stop. I don't know what to do. No, I'll be right back.
Well, you missed official Jamar music out there saying Wrestling for Live.
Yes, I think I said hello to Jamar. What's up, buddy?
What up? What up? We got all the new names popping off, and again, especially going into the summer, the hottest block party of the summer and everything. Make sure we blow this thing up. Right, be a friend, tell a friend. Everybody's invited to the cookout, even as long as they bring in just a bag of chips or something. You're invited to the cookout.
That's it, folks. Do it. Hit all the buttons, and again, spread the word. Let everybody you know, anybody involved anywhere close to wrestling, even if they don't like wrestling. MDB driving his cousin to the airport. Get him to subscribe while you're there. What are you doing? But thank you for being here, sir. I shall return in a moment.
Fair enough. You're out there going shopping like Big Dog. If I could bring the toothpicks. Yes, I'm in commercial break right now as Chanel bringing up. I got home around 8:45. Apparently, I missed John Cena turn. Very much so. That's the biggest takeaway from everything tonight so far, as we're just about to head into the top of the hour here. Of John Cena theoretically walked all of his heel antics back and everything. Of you going at me, Cody, was the kick in the ass I needed, and I thought that was going to hit him or spin him into a whole tirade of digging into being a heel, and instead he just went of, I've been misguided. I don't want to destroy wrestling. I love you guys. I won't be the only, platinum rapper to hit you up or whatever, taking a shot at Travis Scott. He really walked back every bit of this heel turn, and the crowd just ate into every aspect of it. So now it makes you really wonder who's pulling the wool over whose eyes. Is John just playing snake in the grass and going to just lure in Cody to, a false sense of security? Or is this Cody, ultimately going to turn, and we get that double turn that we've talked about, to where Cody, I will ask everybody in the chat, and you can just thumbs up, thumbs down, however you want to. You don't even have to put a full comment, just thumbs up or thumbs down if you think Cody's babyface turn has burnt out, because that's the only way I think that they turn Cody heel. Is we're gonna move away from him being the star, being him being the top guy, even once John's gone, and we do this double turn of John's face again, Cody's heel. I don't know if that's the best play, but it very much could be an option right now. Spaz with a $5 super chat. Main roster champs at the close of Sunday. Cody, Punk, Ripley, Jade, Becky, Dom, Solo, Julia, Finn, JD, Flair, Bliss, Phoenix, Andrade. Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout. They're working me and I'm confused. Trust me, try being on vitamins and other substances. I'm upwards and sideways at the same time. I'm assuming The Rock is coming back for SummerSlam now. That's actually really not a bad shout. I know that there is so they're bringing up the first table TLC match was that SummerSlam 25 years ago. So getting a 25-year history of TLC at SummerSlam as they're doing a video package. But I know it's been a popular thing to kind of want to just be done with Dwayne, and I'm right there with you. But I won't deny that this kind of makes you think he might show up at SummerSlam. Of that might be a moment of, even if that's what signals the Cody turn, much like it signaled the John turn. There's a strong chance we get a Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson sighting at SummerSlam. Which, does that then put it over WrestleMania? Because we didn't get one at WrestleMania. Anthony, what up? Doesn't Cena face turn sound suspicious? Yes, it does. Trust me, no one's denying that. It is very sus. As we're getting a huge video package for the TLC match, which to me still might be best match of the night. And it's still crazy that on night 2, we're probably going to start with either a TLC match or a cage match. In the middle is going to be the one that didn't start it, so a cage match or a TLC match, and then end with a street fight. Is there going to be an announce desk? Is there going to be a ladder or chair available left to sit on? I feel. It is just going to be over the top, and I'm here for every second of it. Thumbs up. Think Cena's going to double down on being a heel in the fight, then laugh at everyone for being a sucker. Not a bad shot at all. I thought that I mentioned that it really comes down to who's willing to go that extra mile in that match. Who's going to do the dastardly deed to go, old school cartoony talk. But yes. Huge tag team PJ package. Yes. I think WWE regret Mania this year, and this is how they fix it. Well, if they regretted it, why did they go back to the same place? They're returning to the scene of the fucking crime. The Human Demolition Derby TLC. Hey, a lot of people after Mania said the TLC match that happened after Mania was the best match of that whole fucking, week and so on here. But we'll see. I think it'll fucking steal the show. As I've got Damian Priest coming out right now. So again, folks, let me know who you're taking for this match. Whether you got Damian Priest or Malachi Aleister Black, as we've got Batman. My first live show was No Mercy 2004, right next to MetLife. It's my brother-in-law's first live show 21 years later. By the way, there's a massive age gap between him and my wife. I'm not sus. Fair enough. I was kind of wondering when you mentioned a 13-year-old. Respectfully, as a brother-in-law, I didn't want to say anything, but thank you for addressing the elephant in the room. Cody sent an interview recently. He did not. If he did turn heel, there would be no more sing-along, no more whoa, no done. He explained fans aren't ready for a heel Cody because he's so mean. I'm ready. I don't know, because there was a lot of wanting and waiting for a Cody heel turn in AEW, and he just kind of, it feels like he might have just said, nah, you can have that. No more fun. Oh, gotcha. I rewatched the first TLC last night. What a bonkers match. Oh, absolutely. And to think that literally all of them are going to have a match in 2025. All as tag teams still, too. That's, well, Edge and Christian might be in 2026, but that's still crazy to me. Bring back the hardcore title. No, they already didn't work the 24/7 title. Bring back the European title. Do that. Add another extra mid-card here. the hardcore title I don't think would work right now. You then slowly evolve into sticking, screwdrivers into people's fucking shins and everything, but we'll talk about that. As I got Malachi Black coming up right now, Alistair for the win, not returning to the scene of the crime. Think of it as a redo or returning to the scene of the crime. But no, I get what you're saying. Reset. Malachi, wife lost, so he might win tonight. She fell, so he could walk. Maybe. Frankie looks like AW setting up a woman's blood and guts match. Maybe. Well, a bit. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I saw that they were going to do the tag titles like we talked about for a while, but for whatever reason, they keep getting delayed. Got Priest for the win. I'm 31. She's 28. Just to be 1,000% clear. All right. Fair enough, Adam. I don't know if anyone was fully asking that much, but I'm glad you did the extra clarifications. Priest for the win says, Dale, love Alistair Black. Pitchford, did anybody pick up when John Cena raised his eyebrows when he told Cody he would be facing him at his best? Oh, so it was a match of Cody's choosing. Do tell, sir. Do tell. Do explain. R-Truth comes out to cost Alistair. Could be. Are anyone else surprised that the R-Truth wagon just derailed that fast? Wasn't everyone out here of if R-Truth isn't in the main event, we riot. If he loses, we riot. And now it's been more a quiet riot. Priest for the win. Tom Budgeon is the man. Antidoti. I rewatched last TLC match last night too. There you go. Wrestling Proud. I like both. It's hard. I'm taking Malachi for the win. I don't want to say I've never been super high on Priest because I do think he's really talented. I just think Malachi needs kind of something after he's came back and he hasn't really had much of. He was kind of flirting with the mid-card scene. He's gotten caught up with Priest, who's a former world champ. So it might help Malachi more to get the win. And you've got the R-Truth aspect. Like this has been, I don't think this is the last match they have. So I'm going Malachi. He kind of needs something to hang a hat on here, I feel. It's 2 a.m. I'm off for the night. Make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe, share to your socials. Let's elevate these guys. Night Wrestling family. There you go. Shout out, cool. Shout out, Mr. Boggs. I thought she was about to be out here on, sipping on that fine wine and everything. It's 2 a.m. I'm off for the night. I thought you were saying, I ain't got to do. I'm going to be out here. But no, I appreciate you. I appreciate you and everybody else there, especially, Geekbox, everybody else out there that's can tune in right now. Been flirting with 100. We've been all the way up to 130s and everything throughout most of this stream here. So again, let's see if we can keep this thing rocking and rolling, triple digits straight through, and then blow this thing up above and beyond, especially when it comes to SummerSlam. Biggest block party, biggest cookout. We're just hosting a 2-night cookout, a Summerfest out here. So make sure you tune in. Make sure you hit that bell already. Make sure you hit that like so it'll let you know when we're live. Not at all. You already know how certain fans are yell and scream and still not happy when things work out the way they want it to. Can never satisfy certain groups. Yeah, there is very much a Veruca Salt contingent of wrestling fans out there. Wow, 2 a.m. Yes. Funny how time flies when you're in different countries. She's in England with me. There, see, explaining this. Malachi up over the top. Yeah, we got international bros. What do you think about AJ Styles to head into AW or TNA? Not happening. Maybe an appearance in TNA, but yeah, I don't know where that fully came from. I think he's about to win the Intercontinental title, as I'm just realizing. So that moment sent a lot of people to commercial break. I've still got both men right now fighting in the ring as Damian hits the double clap, getting himself some space here. Most fans would rather see exactly what they predicted than enjoy the show. That is a bit of an issue, and that's become, I would say I feel a modern issue, a Twitter issue more than anything. And why we constantly preach that of you don't work there, don't get mad because they didn't book what you booked. Of it's still fun to fantasize and everything. Like I sat there and threw out of Seth's gonna cash in. The injury was all the work and everything. If that doesn't happen, I'm not mad because guess what? I still get CM Punk as champ, or I get Gunther as champ, or I get a fucking whole other surprise. Don't be mad just because you're not the booker. That's the thing. Speaking of Booker Man,
I will be mad that I'm not the booker, and I will let the bookers know when they're not bookering very well.
Fair enough. Well, I will tee off on being a Booker T.
Right.
Sucky ducky quack quack.
As Nick taking a pause for the cause, we're rolling through Malachi Black and Damian Priest. Get it in the chat. Let us know how you're feeling. I noticed the vote in the chat was super tight, folks. And again, 51% for Priest. So that's neck and neck. I know small sample size, but this one could go either way. It's been a good start to it. Malachi flying through the air. But again, get in this chat, hit like, share, subscribe, click all those buttons, and let's see how this can go. But I stay past 2 a.m. sometimes. There you go. It's 3 a.m. I must be lonely. Priest for the win. There you go. Alistair in control. Yeah, Alistair's been all over now. Alistair's digging in a little more to the dark side, a little more heelish as of the last couple of weeks. And right now he is working Damian out. About 20 seconds till we come back from commercial break. Just make it clap. All right, Sean Paul. Cool. I'm still talking about truth. I would love more Ron Killings to mess with wrestlers and matches, but I did notice the hype died. Yeah, it's unfortunate. And again, the fan base gets very jazzed up about things. And a lot of times, it feels like it's a representation of the wrestling world at large, but it's not. But however, I would love more R-Truth. I think he had something to bring him back, shave his head, have him get involved, have him cause trouble. And I still say that he can go in the ring. I got picture in picture. Good stuff, Kyle. Welcome back. I was wondering this before. Did Alberto Del Rio work in AAA? If so, what's going to happen to him now? So we touched on this real quick earlier, Adam, but yeah, I believe that Del Rio's moving on. Like, he was in AAA. He was their champion. They got the belt off him. He worked some more up until now. So I don't believe the rumors that there's any interest in bringing him into WWE, to the main side of things. I don't know who wants it realistically, but at the end of the day, I don't see Del Rio working with WWE any longer. But Damian firing up, catches the foot. And here we go. Boston, it's as simple as not everyone in the world is going to like the same stuff. If you enjoy it, cool. If you don't, cool. Who cares? That's exactly it, right? Again, we come on and we do what we do here, and we just call it the way we see it. We have no bias towards anybody. We have no, link to anybody. We always welcome people in the chat that don't agree with us. Nick and I don't agree. Nick and Anthony don't agree. Anthony and I have trouble agreeing at times. So, that's how it should be. We should all be able to kind of, again, the war that's happening out there amongst, we call them the bottom feeders. It's crazy. Like, just step back. For people who outright hate wrestling, they watch an awful lot of it and have never struggled to find the good things that exist. Even when everyone's celebrating and happy, huge clothesline. Wow. 2-2. Damian takes Alistair's head off. But yeah, again, that's why we want the WFU. That's why we want to be the WFU. It's why we want to continue to see this grow and the community grow and use the hashtags and come together, because I think we can have, open debates, open discussion, open feelings about what's going on and what we're getting as far as our entertainment goes without being so emotionally connected to it. Like, if I liked, I like the new Happy Gilmore. Someone out there says, it was shit, I hated it. I don't tell them, the reaction isn't as emotional. You don't say, oh, well, you should die, and I hate your family, and I bet you live in a peace. Like, again, we can do that with wrestling too, I think. Fourth Row Wrestling will be at Buffalo Riverside. Really cool, really cool. But Alistair and Damian putting on a show right now. How are we feeling about this match as Bradley gifts out another membership? We appreciate you, sir. Love it. Don't worry, be happy. I like that too. It's a classic case of mad cause bad. Oh, misses the moonsault and gets shot over the table. Damian Priest lighting up Alistair. Appreciate it. We really do. I'm disappointed your partner does not know that. Listen, the information is coming hot and heavy, guys, and there's times where you guys out there, oh, wait, we get the DQ. Alistair boos. So we're not done with Alistair Damian. That was a good match. And if this turns into an angle to build the rivalry, I think this is okay. How do you feel out there? I think this works. 100%. See, the stuff comes at us hot and heavy. So there's times you guys say things, and thanks to adrenaline and multitasking and vitamins, we might miss your point. But yeah, no, it's such a weird name for it, and it's such a like he doesn't look like a Tom. Going back to this comment, correct, right? That was a good one. Mega clap. He's like, we kind of adopted Sean Paul as Canadian. I don't know if you guys know that. He was like super popular in Canada. Really fucking over. Of course, the hype died for the truth. It was the internet virtue signaling. Most of them didn't care. We were still falling for this. Apparently, WWE is. As Alistair is just annihilating Damian, pounding his head off the steps, folks. It's good. We got Alistair involved in something that matters with a former world champion. He's looking strong. He's looking good. And Damian needs something to do. He can't be in the title picture right now. We talk about the John Cena effect as he might miss this kick. No, he did not. He did not. Black masked. Damian Priest has been lit up. There you go. Right? Revenge. Yeah, absolutely. They got through the little honeymoon phase, Anthony, of like everyone was happy to see him back. So you get that praise, you get the fanfare. They let it cool off a little, and now they've turned, and now we're getting the real Aleister Black. Looks like a badass. Like I said, I thought the match was going extremely well. Nice high spots. As Damian's laid out. How we feeling out there? Nailed it. Wait, one-on-one. There you go. Priest needs a priest. He needs a doctor more than a priest right now. Someone might have to put his jaw back together. As much as we love truth, we all knew it was fake. That's the thing. Like, I absolutely adore R-Truth. We popped huge on this channel when he won the tag team titles, at Mania with The Miz. I think it was such a big moment. We all popped when he returned. But let's be real. Like, and we see this all the time where fans, like, you see someone get released, but we watch them get booked and you don't cheer when they get booked. Or when they are in something, why are they here? And then you let them go and they're like, oh, they could have done so much more. It's this double-edged sword. It's the constant goalpost moving. As we get a little bit of a run back of Tiffany and Jade, they will go one-on-one this weekend, folks. And they are bumping into each other in the back. And, hold on. Jade may have taken me out of my stride there. But, remember how much we hated Cody before he left AEW? Yeah, right? And a lot of controversy going around about that right now. And there will come a day where the real life story of AEW comes out. Right now, they're in court, for those who don't know. And there's even a debate about not wanting to disclose who is ownership in AEW. They're a private company. They generally can keep that to themselves. But in the case, because they're trying to move it, so it's crazy times. Like, who are they protecting? Who are they trying to? Whose name is on that ownership list that they are begging for people not to see? Why are they fighting so hard? That's the curiosity of it all. But yeah, I mean, there's some heat with Cody right now because of comments he made. But he struggled at the end of his AEW run. The fans had decided he was going to be a heel, whether he liked it or not. And it didn't go well. Bad promos, bad decision making. But to me, examples of when you don't have good producers, when you don't have people to say no, when you don't have people that can help filter you or edit you, Cody got exposed. And ever since he's been back to to WWE, he stays away from the long kind of I'm saving the world stuff. It's more about I'm a wrestling guy and I want to win titles and da 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 da. But anyway, long-winded answer. Tala Tonga is here with Paul Heyman. Jimmy's up next. I will put a poll up for everybody, but who you think's going to win this one, Jimmy or Tala? I can't imagine that Tala loses. We just had a DQ in the last match, so I think we're going to finish with this one, and I think that Big Jim's in trouble tonight, folks. You can let me know what you think, and the poll is now up. As we get into a commercial break, I will remind everybody out there, we are back at it tomorrow. We're back at it Sunday. We're back at it Monday and all next week. We don't stop. We got more coming your way, and we're looking forward to it. SummerSlam, both nights, Saturday and Sunday, live at 6 p.m., and this is going to be a hell of a show. I'm super excited for it. Lots more question marks up in the air because of tonight. You know, what's going to happen with John? Is he really gone back to being a baby face? Is Seth really injured? What will happen with the titles? What will happen with the ladies? It's a good-looking weekend. We're going to be here for it like no other. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, be a friend, tell a friend. And let's get a word from our sponsor real quick. There you go, folks. Get your merch today. Check out the link below. The store is there. We got more coming your way, but you pretty much get the shirts in every color possible, plus our special edition lines that are up there. Go check them out. Hoodies, tank tops, T-shirts, all the stuff. So we got mugs, hats. So go check that out today. Become part of the family. Get yourself some swag. It's nice and quality made. So go get yours today. With that being said, we are waiting for this show to get back from commercial break. Tala Tonga for the win. This isn't AEW. What did Roddy say? Vance. They have to start it. We finally get a Tala Tonga match. I mean, again, I know we're struggling with Tala Tonga. It's hilarious. It almost writes itself. But speaking of Tala, maybe not Tonga.
No, well, I got blurry from Am I better now? I think yes.
Put on your drink. Nick put on his drinking glasses. We were all.
I can pass a field sobriety test allegedly right now, and everything. I was just testing everything out. But yeah, no. Speaking of Talas, but yeah, no Tongas, and well, just give me Hikuleo, please. Just what you did it on main event. You did it before, so why do we need to change it now?
Well, I mean, again,
it's like when they say it's the same thing when Heyman says, and he's a Steiner. Well, you call him Breaker. You don't call anything a Steiner there. So why are you calling him a Steiner?
Did he marry someone with the last name Breaker? What happened? Like,
no.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you. And yeah, well, we're not going to talk for this. Had one.
You got Triple H in the White House, bro.
DX finally took over control of everything. They did the podium gimmick before. Well, and you mentioned about, how they're not going to release the files and everything. A certain company is about, who has ownership and keeping names off records. My country's used to that. It's so, why are we still talking about this? We're not going to we're not going to release these files. No one's talking about this anymore. No one wants to know.
I'm actually a little surprised they showed that, because I know what a controversial figure he is. So it's interesting they're not gonna shake the accusations. We're
gonna introduce the fitness test with a president who couldn't pass the fucking litmus test, let alone a fitness test. Last, real quick, AEW's got to be protecting Dave or somebody at this point.
Dude, I'm dying.
Know that there's somebody out there that they know that the internet's going to run wild with. If they,
I am dying for it. I'm begging for it. I don't want to see the shortcomings of anybody, and I do. I want to see AEW flourish and grow. But just because, especially that name that you said, I will go live the minute those names come out. I will be fucking screaming through this microphone, because it will be such a vindication for so many people. Now, if it does come out and they're not there, well, there we go. We can, at least they're not part owner. They might be, again,
like I said, if I have double reason to release the list, and again, if you don't have anything that's incriminating, then what's holding you up from getting out there?
You couldn't wait. If you had nothing to hide, if you've ever been accused of anything, and you're telling the truth, and you get to slam the proof down, that's a good moment. And
Dave Nelson was never on that island.
Yeah. So it's very interesting. So I think they had like 10 days as of like 5 days ago. I want to know, man. I'm sorry. I'm so curious.
Right.
And by the way, anybody in the chat, you can let us know who is on the AEW ownership list. Wrong answers only, even though
exactly in the comments on this stream tonight, I want wrong answers only of who is on the flight records, the island records, the files. Did I say too much?
No,
that are on the ownership records for AEW that they don't want out. Why are the records sealed, Tony? If you're the sole proprietor, why are the records sealed?
Right, as the match
is Shadcon really the owner and Tony owns nothing?
Oh, that'd be even funnier. But the match has started. Tonga getting 62% from the chat, and he looks like an absolute powerhouse to start. We know Hikuleo can wrestle, even if we can't. The name thing is a funny topic, but he can wrestle. We watched him. We've covered him. Bringing really good matches out there, so we know he can go.
Oh, especially when he was out there in New Japan and everything. Is it funny right now that WWE might have more of the New Japan guys that can still wrestle like New Japan guys?
Right.
When AEW has a lot of the big, more well-known New Japan guys that don't wrestle like New Japan guys anymore.
Right. Hikuleo all over Jimmy. Solo on the outside talking shit. I like it. We shirt people. I love it. Let's go.
It might have been Geekbox or somebody that I just saw somebody in the chat that was saying that should be on the back of every shirt of just that's our, merch slogan of We Shirt People.
I fucking think that's amazing. I got to put that on like the merch store.
You're the list guy and everything. So right on the list. Well, if I can say briefly, the man that I thought was shirting people and hurting people has already been kicked out of the syndicate of MJF with MVP. We hardly knew ye.
The build to get in was twice as long as the actual being in.
The runtime that he was in there. Yeah.
It blew my mind. Blew my mind, Nick.
Waste of fucking time is what it was.
Yeah.
In the barricade. Yeah. No, I just and your fake ass Rolex and all, like you're really so MJF, your guy that is in your one of the biggest movies right now in the summer. This is what you're doing with him. This is how you're getting that attention on him, right? Right.
I didn't like it. And I mean, we knew that they were from Temu the whole time. Didn't love it. Like, really, he's gonna give you a fucking Temu watch? Like, I don't know what we're doing here.
Well, once he got in, we knew. We were like, the writing's on the wall. We're just waiting for him versus Bobby. I just didn't expect it to be 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, but I don't even know. Like right now, you know, you got to take a pause and start wins there.
Well, this is a super interesting theory. I'm gonna leave this here, and I want to see you read this.
It's he doesn't even own the basement he lives in. But yeah, again, as you see Meltzer's name on it, Warner Brother Discovery.
Are we allegedly behind on people? I'm just questioning because I see people saying stream is freezing, y'all. Yes, lagging. Mine too. How do you do? I have no idea. I think
we seem
you
clear.
And I seem fine. So I'm unaware if there's an issue.
No, I'm just double checking now, Nick. As far as I can see, there's nothing. But we do appreciate everyone for letting us know.
Did we get shut down because we started mentioning lists and everything?
Right.
Our names just made the list.
Oh, do we? Yeah, I think we are. I think we seem okay at the moment.
And we're back. We're back, I guess.
Yeah.
See again. They're coming for us, folks. That's why you need to make sure you hit subscribe and hit the bell notifications, because they don't even know when we'll be out here. You know, folks, you need to know when you're out here.
There was way too many names thrown around that are high priority, and the algorithm just went,
We said you can swear within the first 7 seconds. You can't say this.
All right, but the show rolls on, folks, as we got Jimmy Hikuleo. He's so big, man.
Again, Big Trouble, our buddy out there on the triouts. I'd like to see a Hikuleo, Ben Bishop, Omos triple threat. Who's the biggest giant of them all?
Let's go. That's all the limbs. All the limbs you ever needed are right there.
Right? Yeah, see, they didn't want us to talk about the shirts. They were trying to silence us, folks. But you know how you go against the silencers. You hashtag WFU. Right? You be a friend, tell a friend. You fight back from big AEW trying to shut us down.
Well, just remember, folks, if we ever disappear, we're on Twitch too.
Facts.
We got backup plans.
We got constituents and constituers.
Right. But yeah, don't forget about our Twitch. I was surprised. We're 3 away from 100 Twitchers. So if you have a Twitch account, go follow us.
There you go. That's like having a generator on your house, folks, right now. Right. That's having a generator on the stream.
Right. Everybody that can hear my voice right now, create a Twitch, go follow us over there. And if YouTube goes belly up, you find us, we'll meet there. That's the mustard station.
You can have that because I don't like mustard and I don't know how to follow that.
But
I just think of Kendrick Lamar, mustard.
Your lips are moving, but we get every other word. Okay.
Fair enough. Anyone else still having that issue, or is that just
I don't
Jason
know, maybe
a minute behind?
I'm watching. I'm trying to monitor it right now. So
fair enough. I'll be at the catch-up station with Big Nick. Yeah, I'm hot dog, so catch up, homie. I know, corny as shit. My stream is fine now. Who the hates mustard? Me.
Oh, is it just Nick that's kind of held up, or is it both of us?
What? How am I getting in trouble?
You didn't get in trouble.
Interfering. Super kick.
Big super kick.
Super kick.
Spear.
You guys are fine now. Mustard.
I like that.
Yeah. Jimmy going up top. Uso splash. Well.
Oh, wow. He caught him.
Fucking jumping in a top rope.
I know. I knew it.
What were you going to do? He jumped to his feet. Choke slam.
Good night, Jim.
I honestly want to agree with AJ Francis if he might have the best big man chokeslam right now in pro wrestling, because that chokeslam was weak sauce, applesauce.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
When do you think we're Solo's calling for everybody to come out now, but
did Tonga why is Tonga limping?
What?
I felt like Tonga Loa was limping, but
we all just expect him to be fucked up.
Right?
Oh, he's gonna lower the cage.
Oh,
so they're gonna beat down Jim, like you kind of said earlier,
right?
Oh, we're gonna make you a sacrifice.
Yeah, we're gonna take out somebody that's been helping our enemy. Now it's 5-on-1, not 5-on-2. We're getting ahead of the game, and the cage is coming down, folks.
The hyena back too. Yeah, that kind of feels like this whole faction a little bit is like Scar and the hyenas here. Lion King reference. Main event is Logan Paul, Drew, Matt. Is that the main event segment? Yeah, well, because we didn't get. I thought Drew or Damien versus Malachi.
Wait a minute.
Would have been the main event segment. Fatu.
Here comes.
The cage's still lowering. Run, motherfucker.
Get in there. Now they're all going to be locked in the cage with him.
Yeah, but no, the cage just stopped part way.
Right.
Why? No, now thumbs up, but now we can lower it. Now that everybody's locked in. So we're just getting tonight.
Jacob in his camo.
Lindsay letting us know that she's fallen from the Twitch. She's signed up for the backup generator.
Let's go. Appreciate it, Lindsay.
Damn, Jacob is a furry.
Jacob is a furry. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a Fatu.
Fuzzy was. I don't want to fuck with that Fatu.
Right. As Jacob clearing house. Tongaloa.
But is this laws of wrestling? He who goes over on the go home show loses at the pay-per-view.
We keep saying it, and you're usually right. So yeah, I'm a little concerned. But yeah, no, I picked Solo, so let's go.
Yeah, you're starting to look more and more right. Oh, hip shots all the way around. See, and it's him getting hypey and everything. Like Jacob Fatu reminds me of NMDB. Will appreciate this. Of like fucking Marshall moonsault. That man almost overshot a fucking moonsault. A guy who looks like he has no business hitting a moonsault overshot one because he's that athletic. As he hits another one.
He's a monster.
But he's beast mode. He's Marshawn Lynch of pro wrestling. Yeah. He's the guy that I would see. I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Right.
Just run through a motherfucker face over and over and over again.
Yeah. All gas, no brakes is perfect, dude. That's exactly why it's like that. I'm fading Ricky. What in the Oscar the Grouch?
Everyone's all thrown off with the mask.
Oscar the Fatu Grouch. Oh, that's jokes.
Waka waka. But yeah,
get it together.
Have you ever seen someone with a goon mask that's out there like looking like a Muppet?
We haven't ever seen anything like Jacob, so it doesn't.
Well, yeah,
you know what I mean. Like he's on a different planet. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I know he likes wearing them, so there you go, coming out in all camo. They didn't see him coming, Nick.
Just his head. What is this headless body running at me? Is that Jacob or not? I can't tell.
Right, it's weird to wear camouflage with red pants.
Exactly. Deadpool. That guy wore his brown pants.
Right.
That's the Bay Area connection. But yeah, all those Bay Area motherfuckers are all just cannon loose, screw loose.
Right. Andre Adams. Fatu.
Let's
go. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. The cage match. And I'm standing on that I picked Solo to find a way to win. Jacob goes over big tonight, so hold on tight. Solo's got a chance.
Oh, again, I can't go against the laws I created of, he who goes over on the go home show goes under on the pay-per-view.
Right.
More gas, less brakes.
It's more like expensive gas, bad brakes.
Premium.
Right. Expensive gas, bad brakes.
The headless Samoan. Spaz with a $5 super chat. Every time Fatu has different headwear, I think there's a bear somewhere out there without a ball. I shouldn't have read that all the way through.
We lost you at the end.
Right? Don't pick the bear. All you gotta do is look for the bare necessities.
As we are getting a rundown of SummerSlam matches, as we still got more to come here tonight. I know.
Well, is the main event of is it a segment of is it Drew and Co?
It might be the Drew segment.
Jelly Roll. We do this everywhere. That's the main event.
That's your favorite Jelly song, eh?
It's the easiest one to sing along with. You can't really be hyped to somebody save me.
He makes a lot of like especially a lot of sadder, serious tone songs. So
you're a male that wants to get in your feels. Listen to Jelly Roll.
You gotta search for those upbeat ones for the call outs.
Yeah, this isn't Kid Rock of it was 1989.
Steel Cage solo.
It's still crazy to me. We're going to get a TLC, a Steel Cage, and a street fight all on one night.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy that night one doesn't have any of that.
No, but it does night one. I don't want to say this, but I kind of have to say it this way. It does have more star power, of more it has its own unique intrigue without stips.
It's so funny to say a card with John Cena and Cody Rhodes and it's no, but
Roman Reigns, CM Punk and Gunther,
right? Yeah, you're not wrong at all. It's just crazy to think that night one has all that name value. Night two doesn't lack it, but night one, I mean, Roman in a tag match with Jake taking on the Bronze, CM Punk, Gunther, which we learned that was the plan at Mania. Was the OG plan was Punk Gunther at Mania, and it never worked out that way. So here we are. We're finally getting it, and I mean, both nights look extremely strong. I'm a little surprised that all three big stips are on the same match or on the same night. But like you said, maybe that's
there won't be an announced desk to go through. There won't be a chair to be swung.
Right. I think it's their way of being like, oh, you got mad at WrestleMania night 2? Watch this. And then I honestly feel I think it was Kerry Ghouls that said it just 100% a redemption for I think Triple H is looking for vindication here and wants to make up for a very shitty end to 41.
He's Jay-Z. I guess I got my swagger back. That
was Cena tonight.
Yeah. And we're not friends. Backs of Charlotte out here. I'm still with the bedazzle. We're not friends. Yeah. The basket tires. I like it. I really am weird that I like this tag team so much.
Dude, is it not incredible that the fans just all of a sudden they were like, oh, we like Charlotte now. That's cool. All right. We like Alexa and she likes Alexa. Yay. Crazy.
Yeah, but I think it works because she's not at the top. Yep. She is not at the title. She's at a title. I'll give her that. But and especially though too, now if you watched Unreal and you watch, I think it's the 4th episode or the 3rd episode, I don't know how you really still feel super I hate Charlotte Flair after watching all of that. Unless you're spiteful and we need to get articles out there because Tony Khan said so. But I digress. She's finding herself a bit more towards that baby face way. She's able to go to find what she wanted to do without going into that title picture, that main title picture.
Yeah, no, you keep them. I think that's the one thing. She's not stepping on a champion that the fans like. She's not getting in the way. But again, I think it's a residual of there's a big fan following for Alexa. So it kind of softened her up. And now instead of coming out and her talking in these promos that aren't great, she's just kind of goofing around. And people are like, it's kind of funny.
She's the odd on the head, and that's a tag in.
Yeah. it's Kane and Brian.
RVD, X-Pac, pick a partner with Kane.
Pick a partner.
It really is. Oh, trust me, I'm a Kane mark. I'm a Kane mark, not a Glenn Jacobs mark. But yeah, pick up tag team partner with Kane, and you got it's always the buddy cop shit.
Yeah, no, you're right. But I like this from Geekbox just because AEW fans are talking about SummerSlam only stepped up because All In was amazing. The Kool-Aid is fresh. Listen, those are the type of comments that make people combat. Like we talked about this actually when Geekbox was on. Like, I don't want to beat up AEW. I especially don't want to kick it while it's down. And someone says that, and the knee jerk is to prove them wrong. Or it's crazy. The same thing about, I saw a post about, I bet the WWE wish they had MJF now that he's the #1 guy in the world in movie. Like, he was a part of that movie. He wasn't the movie. Can we not give him too much flowers? He did a couple chuckly scenes.
Right. Well, yeah. Well, I'm going to just say about kicking people when they're down and everything. Has AEW lost every bit of momentum it gained from All In?
I would say yes. I would say in a lot of ways.
That has cooled way the fuck off.
Do you feel like like, do you feel that's where they're at now?
I mean, Christ almighty. I mean, not to go, I'm going to go halfway into it for a minute and 48 seconds here to where you have a rematch from the pay-per-view, the main event rematch. And it's top of the hour, doesn't close out your show to where you're rushing through storylines to where you have stupid screwdrivers through shins and everything. Like, you have just picked up every bit of momentum that you could have had and just thrown it out the wayside here. I don't know. There has been nothing compelling to really get behind it. And it's not saying everything's bad, but it's you had all of the shit working in your favor, and you have done everything, I think, to turn those people away.
Yeah, I mean, I think they had something good, and the fan base felt very good about All In, and overall, it was a success, well received. Let's just build on that. Some of the things that were good on the shows, like the Hurt Syndicate, have kind of got watered down, and we were kind of disappointed with how that story played out. I think they're trying, but it's just more of the same. They can't help but trip themselves up. And I think, the constant Tony going out and well-deserved, this is awesome chance. And the self-flating stuff needs to back off a little bit. He's too raw for himself. Let the fans praise you. You don't have to praise you. It feels so insecure. But I just think there's so much more they could be doing. And again, I had somebody ask me straight out, like, Brian Alvarez, Nick, says, they're, Paige and Moxley putting on a clinic. The fuck? What kind of clinic? Like, what do you mean they're putting on a clinic? Like, let's be real.
Like, urgent care. What clinic are we going to with this? Because to me, it's a lot of just if they moved pieces around a little bit, it works that much better. Like, they have stuff that is there, like the Darby Moxley stuff. I actually like it. I think it's a bit of a day late and a dollar short because Everest got in the way. Who's ever said that in wrestling? But this is where Darby and Moxley is where the end of the Death Rider should have been. And everything. And now we're just stuck in this weird loop because that didn't happen, but we're in a different timeline then.
Yeah, it's really like a death match is usually the blow off, is the goodbye, see you later. As we do have Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul coming out to end this one off here tonight. And they're having a good time together. They really are. But Nick, I mean, I see fans out there that are extremely loyal. I don't fault them for that. I just wish, it comes with such a sense of, like I say, insecurity at times of like, if you didn't think that was the greatest, then you're the dumbest. Like, relax. You don't have to put that in your cheer. Like, just, I really love Dynamite tonight and move on. Like, leave it at that. You don't have to preempt the people that are going to tell you you're stupid, right?
just have a discussion and everything of you don't need to work in these laws of extremes and absolutes and everything. I know this week with the Blake Monroe segment and everything, we weren't super happy with it. I thought it came off really awkward. It didn't work. And that became an issue of, because of it's WWE versus AEW, all of that. And I openly discussed it with a couple other content creators out there on Twitter of like, it was just a bad segment overall. And here's X, Y, and Z. You can have a conversation like that. It's a much more valuable and well-rounded discussion than just, well, you're clearly an idiot. You don't know what you're watching. You should go jump off a cliff and everything. It's like, no, well, then if I'm uneducated, then try and explain it to me.
Yeah, and that's what I find fascinating about it all. Of again, I think if I'm a diehard Leafs fan, they have a bad game, I don't tell people, no, they played great. Shut up. You don't know. Fuck you. No, they played bad. Like,
so what if he threw more interceptions than touchdowns?
Yeah, like, fuck. What do you mean? They're the best ever.
It shows he's an accurate passer just for the wrong team.
Yeah. Oh, well, he's the number one quarterback in the league. Well, stats have him 7th. Oh, I don't know. Those stats don't matter. Stats don't matter.
But if you tune into the max ratings and everything, he's actually, above that. He's actually omega level.
Mm-hmm. All right, now let's go back. But Logan's
going
getting
from one douchebag to a pair of douchebags.
Right now, some people complaining about this being the main event tonight. I got no problem with this main event.
No, and again, I think you bookended your show with your two biggest draws on the SmackDown side towards SummerSlam. You started off with the John Cena segment, which still has everybody rocking.
Right.
And now you end it with this of, hey, Drew's back home and your big celebrity draw. So all your headlines going into Saturday morning, the day of the show, is Jelly Roll gets beat up on SmackDown.
Yeah. I mean, again, you've already sold us on the John Cena thing and left us with the cliffhanger. We're going to probably get a little bit of I hope we get an RKO out of nowhere. And we all feel good about it. And then we go home with a little bit of happy, and we set up the pay-per-views for tomorrow. I got no problem with it. Like, what match were you going to have in the main event? Unless you could have put Damian and Alistair here, but I think they want to end the show with an angle.
I mean, we got Mr. Iguana.
Yeah, Iguana is a future star.
Boston, if one of your top 2 draws of SummerSlam on the SmackDown side is Jelly Roll, he's one of the biggest celebrities right now, probably globally. So I don't know. I guess nice flex wrestling wise and everything, but you still have Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre.
Huge draws.
Draws on the other side of this. So not exactly, I think, the flex you think it is.
Yeah, no, really.
You're kind of like the kid in Little Giants of, and you got the bubble wrap and everything.
Yeah, it's not a manner of like, oh, I can't believe it's so bad that this guy has to be a draw. It's, we got all these draws, and then we're going to bring in this guy who's also a big draw. We're going to use this guy who's, oh, look, here they are. Here we go. We knew it was going to happen.
Right?
Jelly. No one's going to make
I still need an R-Truth segment with him of eating a tray of Jelly Rolls.
This match is not happening if you come out here.
What the?
Tap.
What the? All right.
He's got company.
Like we didn't know they were together?
Big pop.
RKO, everybody's a nice shirt.
Right? Logan Paul's running his mouth. Drew's running. This is okay. I'm good with this. And the crowd gets a sing-along.
I hear voices. Christopher, what up? Oh, where was it?
Nick Aldis trying to...
Now think. Use your head.
Nick Aldis in the way.
I just like the name. Joe Not Exotic. Jelly Roll has put in a ton of work to do his best in-ring work. I love it. Now, what is his best in-ring work?
what we're about to see. He gave himself the chance to be at his best. That's how we can say. We don't know what that is, but he put the work in, and we get a brawl. They backed him up good. He's throwing punches. He's a natural on the mic. He could teach wrestlers how to cut a promo. I'll say that.
Could he be a manager?
Oh, yeah. You'd be like Lou Albana.
Well, like I said, I still have never seen him and Violent J in the same building at the same time.
That's too funny. But the crowd,
they got the same face tats and everything. It fits.
Right? And the crowd's into it. Drew's on Randy. Randy had knocked Logan out of the ring.
You have
know where Jelly is.
So, okay, Boston. I won't say your biggest SmackDown draws. How about your biggest Hollywood draws? Does that work better? You have Jelly Roll and John Cena, who are names synonymous in the celebrity Hollywood realm, are starting and closing your show, going into your first ever 2-night SummerSlam.
Right.
Arguably your biggest show of the year, the one that we're more excited for even WrestleMania more. Like, for those who say that the hype level, that the excitement going into SummerSlam is mid, isn't there, I don't know what you're hearing.
I just Randy. They love Randy. They love Randy.
Oh, no. I wasn't saying that towards you. I was just.
Oh, yeah, no, I agree with you. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, do you hear what I hear?
But Jelly Roll, Randy fired up. I guess, is that how we're going off the air tonight?
I don't know, but Joe's going with you. If Captain Jelly Roll just needs some rubber bands in his beard.
Randy RKO's him out of nowhere, and we're trying to figure out why till tomorrow. I'm not working with you.
No. It's security. RKO. Oh. Everybody got an RKO.
Let Jelly do something.
He's just talking to Jelly. You're good for that fine, right?
Jelly's about to hit something. Yeah, you good for
Black
that fine?
Hole Slam? Oh, yeah, because he's looking and Jelly Roll's smiling. He's about to hit Choke Slam.
Is it better than Hikuleo's? Yes.
Actually, yes.
Yes. That was clean. Yes. And listen to the building, folks. This might not be your cup of tea, but wrestling is exactly what you're seeing in the ring right now. The crowd. You got to listen to this crowd and responding to what's in the ring.
There's finally a modern heel you can hate and know for real they're a bad person and no one's enjoying it.
Amen, brother.
All right. So, Boston, if you're going to put it this way, I'll halfway agree with you.
Because it was boring.
With you. No, if you switch this, if this started the show and Cena ended it,
yeah, you end on
a very flat better? Note.
You end with a very flat note. When I say boring, it's a boring end. This goes off the air. If you paid money to be at SmackDown tonight and you're also there for the weekend, you are so amped. You're all singing Randy's fucking song right now. You're pumped. Life is good. The baby faces go over at the end. John Cena and Cody ended on very much a quiet note. And now it's a good story, but it's a quiet note. And I think this is a much better ending to the show tonight.
Does it get weird if they just end it with the cheers and then they just walk off and there's no low blow, there's no anything? It kind of feels like, is it a blue balls moment? I know it's the blue brand, but is it a blue balls moment?
Yeah, I mean, will it still get us to sit here and go, oh my God, what's John doing? Yes, but is it the most energetic, hyped way to say goodnight and get ready for a huge weekend? Nah, let's be real, right? It's just a very quiet note to go out on. I loved it, and I liked where it was positioned. I think Triple H, they put Jelly, Randy, like I said, the crowd will be walking out of that building tonight, and as everyone's exiting into the parking lot, you'll hear people singing Randy's song as they're going. Like it's that kind of vibe.
Yeah, but this is interesting all the way around, though. Of Adam saying Jelly is good too because you can see him clearly even from the cheap seats.
Right.
8 out of 10 go home. Knee pads, chairs saying boring. Mega saying that wasn't boring. That was fun.
Definitely not boring. What was boring about that? That was fun.
Jose says go off the air with Cena and Cody chugging beers. Boston, Cena left the building with the crowd going nuts for him acting face. It wasn't a quiet note.
That's a fair argument. That's a fair thing. As far as when he jumped back up on that rope, listen, I'll give you absolute.
That might be the better way. I will give Boston credit on that.
Yeah.
That might be the better way to end SmackDown. I won't say that either segment was bad. I think you're getting your better result if you switch them, but it also, if that's the way you end it, that's your main event. You're going to end the show that way. You're going to end SummerSlam that way, and I'll give the devil his due.
Yeah, I really think, and that's fine. Like in my head, I'm thinking that Cody moment, they toast and then they kind of just part ways. But to Boston's point, John Cena jumps up on the middle rope and the crowd goes nuts. If that's the last thing we see tonight, that's a pretty fucking big, a big cliffhanger to go home with.
Right. You know? And we'll see, bosses. No, see, we're agreeing with you. We're actually not fighting you this time.
No, we're on your side, but
right. I'm not saying I'm looking at it and what makes sense. Of sometimes you're a little off base, and this time you made it back the tag. Right. You didn't get caught, trying to steal home.
Right. But ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't realized, the show has gone off the air, and that is all for tonight. We take a rating out of 10. Throw your rating in the chat. Let us know how you felt, what you liked, what you didn't like. Nick and I will hang around for a few more minutes and shut her down, and then go get our beauty rest and get ready for tomorrow's marathon stream. It's going to be a fun one. But yeah, Boston has a really good point. If that was the last thing we saw, was Cena, kind of celebrating with the crowd.
That leaves me more excited going into SummerSlam. I will agree with that. That leaves me more excited going into SummerSlam than Jelly Roll, because I've kind of seen that Jelly Roll segment 3 times now. I haven't seen John Cena walk back being a babyface or being a heel and everything.
It just leave us kind of with our jaws dropped, like, wait, what the fuck just happened there? Was that real?
Yeah, I'm just questioning.
Yeah. That's a fair
twirling, always twirling.
Chair says boring. I didn't think any of it was boring. I don't think, regardless of position, I think all of it was good. Even the quieter moments, like I said, the whole Cody situation was more about the angle, worked great. You said it right away of like, I'm fucking kind of pulled into this because of this nonsense. Like, they did it so well. I thought tonight was far from boring.
Oh, the Cena Cody angle from tonight, and that's, I guess, why I'm vehemently agreeing with Boston a bit, is that that to me I'm fully sold on SummerSlam. I'm more engaged in that match at SummerSlam now than I was at their WrestleMania match, just off that. Right. And I know what the chicken had to come before the egg type of shit, but still.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. 8 out of 10 from Ronan, 6.5. Cena, only interesting plus women's title. Yeah, I don't think that's that accurate. I thought there was some more good stuff in there. I think people would have complained no matter how they ended it. Yeah, I'm not really complaining, more assessing. You're not wrong, Jose. I think we can go either way. I understand why. Like, I completely explained why they would have thought, put out what they did at the end. And ultimately, I thought it worked. It's still a fun way to end the show. Maybe the idea was if everyone is, oh my God, John Cena turned back, they'll tune in for the last hour. Again, I see both sides of that argument, but I like it.
I like that we're having the discussion of which was the cooler moment. How about that? I think that's, again, it's thy cup runneth over. Of let's not get lost in that aspect of we're talking about which is the cooler moment, not oh my God, this moment sucked. Like 6.5, I think, is low tonight.
Yeah, a little bit. 7, Cena's suspicious for sure. 8, 8. Jelly Roll is totally invested. I love it, man, and I'm a Jelly Roll fan, so there is bias there. But I like the fact that he trained. He moved to Florida. He put the work in, and hopefully,
is there a tag team now? RK Roll.
Yes, that's we actually did a poll on it, I think. So RK Roll. 7 out of 10 from Eric. 6.5. But I'm not mad. I'm praying that Cena's face turn is real. It's crazy. I don't know how to feel yet. 8 out of 10. I had fun. I'm kind of in that ballpark. I like an 8 tonight. I thought the women's match tore it up. I thought really good match. The tag match was all right. The big pop of the AAA guys. Yeah, I think it was a good show. The ending was good. Cody, Cena got us all pumped. 7.
I think you really started here, and again, it's still. I know I initially asked is it going to be a better go home show than Monday Night Raw?
Right.
And you had the perfect response of it's a different animal. This is almost your pre-show for SummerSlam versus your go home, because it's literally the night before. Raw set up the matches that needed some extra floof of tonight. I think really cemented of SummerSlam is going to be a can't miss.
Yeah, it feels that way. It definitely does. Cena turning face was better at the start. It makes people turn over when seeing the news and watch the rest of Raw. That is a valid argument, right? It really is. That is something to consider if you're trying to draw people to the show and tune in. If you're sitting on your phone not paying attention maybe, and you're like, shit, maybe you do go take a look at the show.
Fair enough.
Highly entertained, says Mega. Nitpickers. Yeah, right. I feel like we're nip on the same page. Just sometimes.
Oh, cool.
Right. Absolutely. 10 out of 10 for my mob hot wife, Charlotte Flair. There you go. Dale's in a good mood. I like it. 7.5. Hashtag nitpickers.
Dale's
there we go.
They're trying to be divorce number 4.
This was a better go-home show than Raw. 8 out of 10. I think they were both really good.
Yeah, very good in different avenues. I don't know if it's a little apples to oranges almost to me.
They're very, very good shows. I thought Raw and SmackDown were strong this week. I thought NXT shit the bed. I thought Dynamite was slightly better than it had been the previous week, but still not great. They're making a lot of production errors and not really, the booking's been lacking. Yeah, I mean, I think it's been a really good week in wrestling overall, though.
Fair enough. Well, I'm just clarifying of more technical difficulties. I blame this on Jelly Roll. Did we get denied our passport? More technical difficulties. Okay, it's back. So apparently, Jelly Roll is not only trying to block Drew McIntyre from getting to SummerSlam, he's trying to block us from getting to SummerSlam as well. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
I'm just going off of what the chat said.
So. Yeah, no, I'm reading it out, but we're about to tap out anyway. But 10 out of 10. If Wendy Chu and was Mr. Mr. Iguana's valet, Nick's wet dream jokes. Damn you guys. Yeah, so weird. I'm checking in the system and I'm not seeing anything. So we're
fair enough. We're coming for you, nitpicker.
Nitpicker, right? Again, I like it. I like it. But that's the show, folks. Like we said, we're back tomorrow, 6 p.m. We got SummerSlam night 1. We're back for night 2. We're back for Raw. It doesn't stop. We appreciate everybody. Be a friend, tell a friend. We want this weekend to be huge here at the channel. We're seeing a lot of new names, new friends. Be welcoming. Build this community. Help us grow. And we appreciate all of you for being here. Shout out Geekbox. Go check out Geekbox and his reaction videos. He's killing it. He's bringing the community together as well. But that's it, Nick. Not a bad SmackDown. We got lots to go.
I don't even think we gave our official rating, but Geekbox, yes, I can't wait. Okay, I'm agree with you. 8, yeah, 8.5 at best. Geekbox, I can't wait to be in the reaction video for John Cena's alleged face turn at the start of SmackDown and everything tonight. But our shit is real. Our shit is raw. Our shit is all authentic. When you're talking about that wrestling, you put that for life with it.
We got a party all weekend long, folks. See you on the flip side. Good night.